like a huge thing. That's
Yeah, but you know what? We actually had an inkling that she was coming, so that was nice because that made me a little bit more prepared.
Right.
As far as like getting them like toiletries and
Right.
super duper clean because you want it to be perfect for your in-laws, right?
Right, of
Like,
course.
absolutely perfect.
You don't want to give them any ammunition.
No ammunition exactly. But yeah, I was pretty dead asleep last night at that time, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'll see them this morning.
Right.
Yeah.
Excited?
I am. Yes.
Good. It's
yeah.
been a build-up.
Yeah, it's been
building
almost
up.
2 years since
Right.
we've seen them. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know what our plans are for the day, though. There's so much to do in just such a small amount of time.
How long are they here for?
They're here until Sunday, and we have Friendsgiving Saturday, so that entire day's booked up.
Yeah.
So we basically have today, tonight, and then tomorrow.
Right.
So what do we do?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Plenty of things. Too much to choose.
Yes,
But more than likely just chill out, family time.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle's excited.
He is very excited.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Very good. We're back on
Yeah.
Facebook Live. Let us know if you can hear us or if you want to check for me, Jen.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Tooth pain in the back of some of the back teeth there are giving me some trouble, and that is we have a thumbs up
Yes,
for the
we're good.
Facebook Live. So go to Facebook Live if you like, share, comment. You get put into the drawing for tomorrow. It's a
Yeah.
big prize.
Yeah, how exciting.
Yes, big prize. Very fun.
So you're dealing with some tooth pain.
Yeah.
And I've been living on that block for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I gave you a remedy. And I'm wondering if you tried it or if you will try it.
I did not. I just went to bed, but I
Yeah,
am
that's
going
okay.
to try it.
That's
Yeah.
okay too. That helps.
Right. I
Yeah.
am going to try it. So a little ibuprofen, huh?
Yes. And the thing about toothaches is that, again, when you're sitting down, they're going to hurt a lot more because that blood is going to your head. When you're standing up, walking around doing things, you're not going to feel it as much. So I
Right.
said, just take your time, wait until that ibuprofen kicks in while you're doing things around the house, and then you sit down and
And
chill
then you can
out.
sit down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the warm saltwater rinses help immensely.
I hate that, but it's
know.
something I might have to do.
Yes, it does help the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pain. The pain. Oh man, trick the pain.
Wisdom teeth are the devil.
Yeah, the devil. Yeah, and it is
Yeah.
applying ground clove helps numb
Yeah,
toothaches. Hey,
I've
Veronica
heard that. Also, vanilla.
Okay.
Like if
Suck on a vanilla bean.
yeah, vanilla bean or what is it called? The vanilla that comes in the little bottles that you use for
Extract?
yes, thank you, vanilla extract.
Just guzzle some of that down.
That actually, I swear on my toes, it works.
On your toes?
I couldn't
Which
think of
ones?
anything else. All six
All
of them.
6?
Yeah, take a little vanilla extract and put it wherever you're hurting, and
Yeah.
ooh, it'll help.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just splash it on. I'm just going to take a bath then because I hurt everywhere.
And go to the dentist.
Yeah, I suppose I could just do that.
Yeah.
Is there like a cheap, I don't have dental insurance line? Is there a line where it's like they just put you into like Deadwood, South Dakota, where you're now in a tent with a guy with some pliers? And
Oh, I'm sure.
he's like, here, take this whiskey shot because this is about to be a bad day for you.
Yeah.
And just yank them out like, that's a thing?
I would be almost positive it is.
Anybody around here
honestly.
do, under the table, Skeeter?
No,
Skeeter?
no,
You
don't go to
mind?
Skeeter.
No?
No, trust a dentist to do it.
Right after he worked on a car and he takes his dirty, greasy hands
Yeah.
and yanks some of my teeth out.
Oh, your face is all black from the grease.
Yeah.
No.
If I won the lottery, first thing I'd do, get somebody, whatever they do, take the ball peen hammer and just smash them all out and replace them with some things that are fake.
Why would you have somebody smash them when you
Well,
could just
whatever they do.
pull them?
I don't know. I thought it was easier to just the old sledgehammer, just take that.
No, that's
Yeah.
not easier because
No?
you still have to pull the teeth out.
Okay. Well, whatever they do,
Yeah.
pay whatever dentist who likes to go and hunt lions
Lions.
in Africa. I'm
Yeah.
going to pay him, that guy specifically,
Yeah.
to yank out all my teeth and replace
No,
him
he's-
with,
He's
with the
not
goods.
alive anymore.
What happened to him?
Either he unalived himself or somebody else did.
Oh, geez.
The dentist from Minnesota. Yep.
Oh, man. Could take a gamble and go get some dental students
Yeah.
at UAMS. They learn,
Yep.
you get free tooth service. I don't know. Do I want to be the guy who does that, but then they get an F because they accidentally
Pulled the wrong tooth.
yanked out my brainstem or something
Oh,
by accident.
man.
Like I know it. I'm gonna lay on the table,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna be sitting there, a bloody, hurting mess,
Mm-hmm.
and the teacher's gonna walk up and write a big F on my face and be like, "You failed this class."
I don't know if it works like that.
I think it is. That's how I imagine it does. No, I think yeah, win the lottery.
Yeah.
Get these out of there.
Get some implants.
Replace them with the ones that you don't have to do anything with, right?
Yeah. Well,
you
can.
still brush them, of course.
yes,
But continue those habits.
I
but-
would say, because I've been to the dentist so much in the past few months, the best thing you can do if you did get all your teeth pulled is to get implants.
get implants.
Yeah, because then you get to keep your bone structure. If you're taking teeth out and you get partials or dentures,
Yeah.
you're going to start losing bone mass, and then that's what's going to make you look like,
Oh, yeah.
with the jaw. And
Sure. That thing.
That thing.
Yeah.
Where you look all weird.
Oh man,
But I'm telling you that getting a tooth pulled is completely painless.
is it divine?
It really is, because you do feel like just a little pressure when they pull that tooth out, and
Yeah.
it's almost like instant relief.
Oh,
and that
man.
might be a little more mental, I'm not sure.
Right.
And then you'll be sore for a couple of days, and you'll have to watch what you eat. But
Well, I want to get like the experimental. I want to get like some bionic teeth or something. I want to get like something new, And at that rate, if I win the $2 billion lotto,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, you know what? I'm not even a big fan of this arm. Why don't you get rid of this? Get me the
Bionic?
like a Terminator
Yeah.
arm, and
not?
knock out one of the eyes and get me one of them red scanning eyes. I think I'd be down for that.
you could put your debit card chip in your teeth, in your new teeth. I've seen people do that in their nails.
What? And then they just boop. They
Yeah.
just run it along. Or?
Yeah, because like a lot of terminals now have like Apple Pay and stuff where you just like slide your card over. You don't have to actually put it into the machine.
So next time on Easy Mart, I just
like-
bite the machine. That'd be all right.
Yeah.
All right. I suppose we should do some weather.
Yeah.
This weather is brought to you by Horatio State Bank. Be back in 30 seconds.
You are independent. So are we. Horatio State Bank is a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
#1 country weather.
All right. Let's have a look at the weather, huh?
Yeah,
All
what's it
right.
like out there?
It's going to be partly sunny today.
Oh, okay.
I like this. Partly sunny, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 78. So that means there's going to be some clouds. They move out at some
Yeah.
point. Southeast winds, about 5 miles per hour. Tonight, we do have a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after midnight, increasing clouds, a low around 51. Then tomorrow, Veterans Day, we have a 30% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, with a high near 57. Winds picking up, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. And then Friday night now has a 20% chance of showers. Cloudy during the early evening with a gradual clearing. And get this, a low of 32.
Okay.
So, yeah. And then Saturday night, a low of 27. And then Sunday night has a 20% chance of showers. Monday, a 60% chance of showers. Monday night, a 30% chance of showers. So, yeah, things
I'm
are
looking
getting
forward to this.
yeah, upgraded and elevated.
It's fall, y'all.
It's fall, y'all. 61 degrees outside your #1 country studios. Currently, is there one thing on your body you would just have them lop that off and get it replaced with something new and technological?
Ooh, probably like my right foot.
Just get that out of the
Yeah,
way?
yeah.
And just get what on it? Like some
I
sort of
don't know.
Inspector Gadget attachment that you
Yeah.
could swing from like a grappling hook shoots out.
And it like knives shoot out on the sides.
Yeah.
So when I'm like, roundhouse kicking people, I kick the table.
Just kick the table.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe just your toes. So then
Toe knives.
Toe knives. One, you get toe knives. And then two, when you stub your toe, it's not such a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
it just goes clang.
Maybe
like
I think I would replace both feet at that point because then
Yeah.
my human one would just be slowing me down.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd have to get both.
And adjust the feet. At the ankle? Do you just get it at
does
the
that
ankle?
work?
The Achilles heel,
Yeah.
you got to keep that, though?
Yeah, yeah. The Achilles heel like somehow attaches to a wire in the foot or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I would be down, just take my brain and throw that in a RoboCop. And I'll be cool, like, with that, I think.
Yeah. I like the idea of being immortal unless I decide it's time to not be.
Right.
So maybe I would.
Oh, like a kill switch on it?
Yeah. Yeah, just throw my brain into some robot, but
Yeah.
I want it to be a pretty robot.
Right. Pretty robot?
Yeah. I don't
No,
want to
you
be
don't want
RoboCop.
that. You don't want a pretty robot because then somebody's going to buy you from Japan.
Oh,
and,
yeah. Yes,
and
that's
marry you.
absolutely right. Trade me out for a pillow.
Yeah. No, I want to be RoboCop, but I don't want to like have to do anything.
So you just want to be Robo.
Yeah, I just want to kind of Robo guy.
Robozo.
Yeah. Robozo.
Yeah, that's great.
Holy cow. Yeah, I just want to be like, get the call, be like, Robozo. There's a crime happening and we need your help. And I'm like, dude, I'm in the middle of Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
All right, I'm watching this for the umpteenth time. All right, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be a military weapon either.
Yeah, no.
No.
No military weapon. And I kind of still want my mouth and my taste buds and stuff.
With your bionic teeth?
With my bionic teeth,
Okay,
though.
okay.
Yeah, and then like my bionic everything else, so that the more biscuits and gravy I eat, it actually turns it into like useful fuel and
Yeah.
stuff for my robo body.
I don't know if this is possible, to be honest
What?
with you.
It's possible.
One day.
One day.
Maybe it is. Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I don't do any of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fine. Whatever.
Have you seen my new Demigorgon cup?
No, that's very nice. I thought it was flowers.
Oh, no.
That's the Demigorgon,
That
huh?
is
Dang, man.
man-eating aliens.
Yeah, that's from Stranger Things?
It is, yeah. There's a
That's
Stranger
a cool coffee cup
There's
there.
a Stranger Things store in Dallas.
Really?
Yes.
A store dedicated to just Stranger Things.
Yes.
Stranger Things toilet paper.
Yes, and everything is incredibly expensive.
Of course.
Yeah.
Stranger Things, the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Stranger Things, the fertilizer for your
Yes.
garden. I don't know.
I'm trying to remember what else I said in that movie.
Spaceballs, the cereal. Yeah, we're just silly today, honestly.
Yeah, it's a day.
Yeah, Jen has in-laws in.
Mm-hmm.
I have tooth pain. Patrick is just drowning in news.
Yeah.
So you just bear with us. Normally, this is
too.
about the time where we would play, what's his name? What's the country dude's name that you like?
Oh, what?
The guy from The Voice.
Luke. No,
No,
I don't remember.
Well, sure, Luke Combs. We'd play him for the umpteenth time.
Yeah.
But since we're on Facebook Live, especially with Facebook Live, we've really, because if I play one song, you guys get shut down.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're just going to charge through it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we haven't touched a thing on this extremely full prep. Look at all this prep. Jennifer is incredible at prepping. It's
Thank
really,
you.
really amazing. I couldn't do this if you asked me. So why don't we get into one thing and then we'll take a break.
Okay.
I'm just going to pick it. That first one right up there. National Park Service.
Yeah.
You cool with that?
Absolutely.
All right. National Park Service begs visitors to please stop licking the psychedelic toads.
Yeah.
The Sonoran desert toad is a very, very poisonous toad, but some people are willing to risk it anyway. The National Park Service dropped an unusual warning urging visitors to stop licking toads. As we say, with most things you come across in a national park, whether it be a banana slug, an unfamiliar mushroom, or a large toad with glowing eyes in the dead of night, please refrain from licking all of these things. A banana slug?
Those aren't dangerous, I thought.
Well, I don't
Those
know.
are just big.
They're just big and gross. Why would
Yeah.
you want to do that? So these toads have prominent parotoid glands that secrete a potent toxin.
Mm-hmm.
It can make you sick if you handle the frog or get the poison in your mouth. Yet people seek it out anyway for something else. It secretes a hallucinogenic substance called 5-MeO-dimethyltryptamine,
Holy
which is DMT for those that don't know.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it secretes naturally from toads, and it's also found in like some kind of bark
Mm-hmm.
or something, according to Joe Rogan. And yeah, I recommend not. Going back to the Regrettable podcast, we
Mm-hmm.
watched a thing, reacted to it.
Okay.
It was horrible. It was this like, it was a Vice documentary.
I know
or
exactly
whatever.
which one you're talking about. I bet.
Yeah. And it's all the DMT dude.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, man, he's like, I'm like your DMT Sherpa. Dude, it's totally going to expand your mind. All right. So here, smoke this toad, and the guy, the journalist is like, all right, I'll take that.
Yeah.
And they're right. And these guys are so dumb. All right. I just got to be honest. These guys are just burnt out. They're not really thinking about what they're doing. They have this guy do this right next to a river on a rock. He just starts going, and convulsing
Yeah.
and screaming because I guess he's being attacked by like alien birds or something.
Uh-huh.
And he wiggles and washes down into the river where now the DMT Sherpa is like, oh, whoa, and has to like go down there and be like, dude, you're like drowning, man.
Oh my
and like
gosh.
has to lift his head up out of the water as this guy is freaking out.
Yeah.
And then, and then he finally, calms down, and he was like, whoa, I guess I know everything now.
Okay.
And the Sherpa guide is like, so who's next? I can't believe that. I've talked to these guys, or I live in Flagstaff. These guys are around, all
Yes.
right? And they're like, dude, you have no idea what licking this toad is going to do for you. It's gonna make your life like mine, where I'm just, this is my home. It's a bus stop. You can't work. You can't do that. All that
Yeah.
goes out the window. That's when you start being like, work, man, is an artificial construction created by man. Yeah, it is, because you would
No
be
kidding.
you without it.
I like the idea of them having this like intergalactic experience in their head, but really,
Yeah.
everybody else watching them, they're just like foaming at the mouth,
Yeah,
screaming.
That's exactly what it's like. Because after that video, the guy's like, man, I am now imbued
Yeah.
with the knowledge of the universe. And you were like, you
Really?
just nearly drowned in a river. and like, I would never put myself in such an embarrassing situation for all of the internet to watch.
Yeah, I wonder how much brain cells that kills.
I don't know,
That
man.
just seems so dangerous.
Yeah, and it just burns you out. This stuff is not good. It's supposed to
Yeah.
put you through some, like spacefaring experience in your head, when really you're just in a river near, that you oughtn't be in.
in somebody's backyard somewhere in Nebraska.
Yeah, exactly. The New York Times earlier reported that demand for the secretions has put the toad at risk for population collapse. So yeah, let's kill out this toad because we want to, have a fun time.
Yeah.
The toad's whole purpose is to reach your highest potential. That's what this guy's saying.
Oh no.
The toad has taught me that I'm not going to be here forever. You needed the toad to tell you that?
What?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Look how cute that toad
Oh,
is.
it is a
though.
cute toad though. I don't look at that toad like, let's lick it.
Yeah.
Let's let it hop along.
So the Sonoran Desert, I'm pretty sure, is like south of Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
So that's in Arizona, obviously. So people are out there licking the toads in
Yeah.
the desert.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's just horrible, man.
it sounds horrible.
We've lost all of our Facebook Live viewers and also all of our all of our listeners out there.
Sorry.
I don't care, man. It's the National Park Service.
Yeah.
We're giving out the information.
We're
Dude,
warning you to not lick toads.
let's not do this. Let's just let's keep it to a Miller Lite after work. All right, that's how you learn the universe.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. All right, we're way late anyway. We're 7 seconds late.
I was like, what?
We've somehow talked all the way up to it. So we got your AgVantage report, a J&J sale livestock report, and the rest. So, we're going to take this break and see you on the other side. We got genuine RV power trivia coming at you and the rest. So we will be right back. It's the Brew Crew.
If you've recently found yourself searching for a new family pharmacy, Harris Drug in downtown Kdqn is it. Let pharmacist Renee Logan add their entire friendly professional staff in your business. They have everything you expect in your family pharmacy. They accept most insurance, have a full gift shop, even wedding and baby registries, a new baby section, and free delivery inside city limits. Ask about Harris Drug's mobile app and website and enjoy their convenient location. Harris Drug in downtown Kdqn. Everything you want in your family pharmacy.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets and how they closed yesterday. December corn at 6.84 even, up 5 3/4, with March corn at 6.90, up 5 1/2. November soybeans at 13.91 1/2, up 19, with January soybeans at 14 even, up 17 1/4. December wheat at 8.49 1/4, up 8, with March wheat at 8.68, up 8 1/2. December cotton at 77.40, down 89. March cotton at 77.26, down 71. November rice at 16.45, down 3 1/2 cents. January rice at 16.81, down 2 1/2. Moving on to livestock now. October live cattle 149.77 1/2, up 42 1/2. With December live cattle 151.67 1/2, up 32 1/2. October feeder cattle 175.57 1/2, up 35. November feeder cattle 177.55, down 52 1/2. December lane hogs 87.02 1/2, down 35. With February hogs at 89.10, up 10. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update. And I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
Because the challenges you face are getting bigger every year, BASF is committed to helping with more than boots on the ground. We're committed to boots in the mud, boots on the steps of your truck, your tractor, your combine, the linoleum tiles of your coffee shop, the concrete of your co-op, the gravel in your shed. So we can listen, learn firsthand, help right now to ensure success. BASF, helping you do the biggest job on earth.
Seed Innovation Protection Alliance seed company members invest 15% of sales into new seed innovations for your cereal acres. Check the bag for certified seed or single-use agreement restrictions so you don't step over the line. Or talk to your seed dealer. Plant breeders develop better, stronger genetics for your farm. So let's reinvest together to improve yields and quality. Without your patronage and trust, seed companies wouldn't be able to continually develop new genetics, traits, seed treatments, and other innovations to meet your needs.
At the sale on Saturday, November 5th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana, there were 1,155 head of cattle on the yard. Number 1 steers under 300 pounds sold from 180 to a high of 210. 3 to 4 weight steers ranged from 175 to 186. 4 to 5 weight steers brought 165 to 175. 5 to 6 weight steers sold from 150 to 168. 6 to 7 weight steers ranged from 145 to 154. 7 to 8 weight steers brought 138 to 150, and over 800-pound steers sold from 130 to 148. Number 1 heifers under 300 pounds ranged from 155 to 180. 3 to 4 weight heifers brought 145 to 170. 4 to 5 weight heifers sold from 140 to 165. 5 to 6 weight heifers ranged from 135 to 150. 6 to 7 weight heifers brought 130 to 144. 7 to 8 weight heifers sold from 125 to 138, and over 800-pound heifers ranged from 115 to 130. Packer cows brought 25 to 68. Packer bulls sold from 65 to 90. Stocker cows ranged from 700 to 1275. Cow-calf pairs brought 800 to 1350. Replacement heifers 450 to 600 pounds sold from 135 to 155. And bottle calves range from 75 to 185. And that's the report from the sale Saturday, November 5th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana. For AgVantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bailouts, $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Did you know the overall suicide rate has increased 35% since 1999? Too often, feelings of shame and stigma stop people from discussing suicide and its effects. Suicidal thoughts are a symptom. Senior Behavioral Health in Cedar Haven would like to bring awareness that just like any other symptom, they can be treated and they can improve over time. In these challenging times, hope and healing are needed more than ever. At Mena Regional Health System, it's patients first, always.
Your premier propane provider, Pinnacle Propane, is back and stronger than ever with aggressive low pricing, consistently reliable service, and safety measures second to none. Pinnacle Propane is your best choice for safe, reliable propane and service at a great price. Call or visit one of our local service centers at Hope, Monticello, Mena, Nashville, or DeQueen to find which budget plan works best for you. For services, contact information, or to make a payment, visit us online at pinnaclepropane.com. Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? 4 States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on Check Availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
Kdqn Auto Group wants your vehicle. Whether you're ready for trade-in or just need cash for your vehicle, call today. All makes and models accepted. Check out our selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. We offer ASC protection plans for all used vehicles. ASC warranty provides several options to fit any budget. Contact Mac Moore, our finance manager, for more details. Visit our websites at DeQueenFord.net or DeQueenChryslerDodgeJeep.com. Kdqn Auto Group is your hometown full-service Ford, Ram, Jeep, and Dodge dealership. All right, we are back with the Brew Crew. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Yes. Well, you have another thing on the prep sheet I really want to get to.
Yeah.
All right, tell me about it. Tell me it.
All right, so first of all, I kind of stole this from Free Beer and Hot Wings. They were talking about it. I came up with this on my own.
Yep.
Okay, so this guy goes on a date with a woman.
Okay.
And she, when they get to the table, she pulls out her phone and she puts on a movie or a show on Disney Plus. Just props her phone up and starts watching it while they're eating and stuff.
Right.
And he stayed throughout the entire date.
Why?
Because she was a 10 out of 10, he said.
Oh.
And that was like their second date. And she really spent the whole time paying no mind to him.
10 out of 10, huh?
She was smoking.
She was smoking.
Yes.
Doesn't more go into the old 10 out of 10 than just the looks? Or no? No, that's a looks rating only.
I would think so.
Right, because the lady comes up and just starts, I'm on a date with her, and she just puts the phone there and starts watching, Toy Story 3 on Disney Plus. I'm going to be like, all right, well, that's one way to tell me you're done with the date.
Yeah.
But
she's still sitting there.
Right.
She's still sitting there with you watching Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Why would somebody do that?
Maybe she has a nervous tick. Like, I can't do anything without watching Toy Story 3.
Yeah, I love eating while watching
that exact movie.
Not that exact.
Yes, that exact movie. I have to, when I wash the dishes, I have to watch Toy Story 3. When I
go to the bathroom,
I have to watch Toy Story 3. When I do my taxes, I have to watch Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
When I sit at a table with a man I don't really want to date at all, I watch Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
So that's, I don't know, that's just odd.
It's extremely odd.
If you're asking what I would do, it would be like, What, I would at some point. I think I would first start like just looking around. And just like look around to see if anybody else is seeing this.
Catch somebody else's eye.
Yeah, and be like, whoa, do you understand? What is this? Am I being pranked? Is this like a Tinder date?
It could be, but this was the second time that they met.
Oh, where did they go the first time?
Back to her place.
Oh, that was that.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Or his
throw on
place.
Disney Plus and chill.
Yeah, Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2 at her place when that's the idea there. Yeah. So
The question they posed, go back to your 25-year-old self. Would
Okay.
you have sat through that date with a 10 out of 10?
with a 10 out of 10.
Disney Plus, it's so specific.
Yeah, Disney
too.
Plus
Yeah.
specifically.
Does she have the phone angled so you can watch it
Yeah,
too?
yeah. Because if it's like, okay, let's be honest here.
Yeah.
If there's a conversation leading up to it, if she just sits down like, oh, hi, yeah, sorry I'm late, and just throws up Disney Plus, angled at only her, and she's just not listening to you watching the movie, it's like
Yeah.
really loud through her bad phone speaker.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, well, what in the world? But if she's like, do you just want to watch Toy Story 3 with me? Because listen, all right,
It's a day.
I cannot bring myself to have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I mean, Toy Story 3, let's get it. While I'm eating my linguine. And
In a tuxedo.
in a tuxedo, yeah, I'm dressed to the nines.
Yeah.
We're out at a gala.
Yeah.
Gala?
Gala?
Gala.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know it either. But Toy Story 3. What would you do, Facebook Live? Your
Yeah.
date shows up. She's a 10 out of 10 or he's a 10 out of 10, but they just pull out Disney Plus on the phone, start watching it. But again, if they incorporate, they're just like, listen, all right, I hate you, and I really don't even want to have any words with you. So let's throw on Toy Story 3, eat in silence, and then we can leave
Yeah.
together. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I've done less debasing things.
I don't know. I think if it were me and it was, a guy and he did that, I would probably leave just because I think it's embarrassing.
Yeah. It's weird.
It can be disruptive to other people sitting around. That would be my first
Oh.
thought. Okay, nope, not doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
What if she pulls out the headphones? Starts watching with the headphones in.
Yeah, I would just quietly get up and go.
But he's a 10.
Yeah, not worth it.
I guess
Yeah.
that's like the meme that's going around. He's a 10, but
But-
he only watches Toy Story 3 with headphones in, and he doesn't let you watch.
Yeah.
And be like, you know what? This might be the best one. The best Toy Story. And you're like, no, it's not.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah, I'd get up and leave. That's just too embarrassing.
Yeah. I've been through some weird dates, man.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to bring it up because I know you've been through the ringer.
Been through the agitating washing machine. Had the
bad
old
dates.
one, the old one that rattles and
Yes,
shakes and
yeah.
can't. You throw more than a couple towels in it, and it
The
just
spin cycle goes off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something equivalent. I don't have anything equivalent to that necessarily. But I've been through a bunch of weird dates, bunch of them.
Yeah, I told you one of my weirdest dates was with this like short little Irish guy who didn't look like anything from his pictures, and he got
Was he
drunk.
all
during
green
our-
outfit with
No,
a green
no.
like, top hat.
But he had like flaming red hair, flaming red beard.
Yeah.
Tried to go in for a kiss, and they were like, "Oh no, buddy, no." And I left.
When did he go in for the kiss? Like, what was the?
He walked me to my car after he got blitzed on some pub beer.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, that's to be expected.
Yeah,
Irish.
fine, but that
know.
was weird. And then
So what did he? Did he walked you to your car?
he did. Yeah, he was on foot.
Right, and then he went in for it, and he got on the tippy toes, or what?
Yeah, he got on the tippy toes.
Oh, no.
No, he was probably about the same height as
Same
me.
height as you.
Yeah.
And listen, I've gone in for the kiss and just had the.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because guys are stupid. That's what it is. All right, I'm included. We are dummies who have a hard time like reading the signals.
Yeah.
Sometimes the signal might be, and what I'm talking about at the end of the day is anything like if you're at a cashier and she's being nice to you, for some reason guys are like, oh, does she like me?
Yeah. Yeah.
instead of is she paid to smile and give me the things that I asked for over the counter, And that's the other thing. Like, so when it comes to, okay, I'm on a date, I want that first kiss. And you think that that's the signal for it, and you go in for it. And you know what? It all matters how you handle it. If you get real awkward and cringed and just slink away into the darkness, that's not good. But if you go like, I was just trying to, I was playing.
You sound like Louis C.K. there.
Was I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like. I've definitely gone in for the first kiss and it didn't work out. But how did he do it? Like,
But
did he?
I was about to say that he literally, like a bullet, just swing right in for a kiss. Like
I'm
there was
owed
no
this.
chance for me to even move my head.
Oh no!
It was terrible.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You warm Guinness on the
Gross.
breast,
Yeah.
on the breath. Oh my gosh!
Grody.
Yeah, that is horrible.
I will say one other time. This was a second date with a gentleman, and I really liked him, but he was a 10 out of 10, and he was way better than I was.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I don't even know why this guy's giving me a time of day, but one night he was like, hey, do you want to come over and then we'll go to the Salisbury House? Salisbury Steakhouse?
Salisbury Steakhouse.
Yeah.
No. Salisbury Steakhouse?
Yeah. I love
where
that
they
place.
microwave everything. It's the Salisbury House.
Salisbury House, yeah, not Salisbury
Steakhouse.
No steaks there.
No.
So, and he lived on the whole other side of Winnipeg. So it was about half an hour, maybe even more than that, just to get to him. And I get to his apartment and I'm ringing and there's nothing. I'm checking my phone. I'm calling. My phone's about to die. Nothing. I got totally ghosted. I drive all the way back home, and I was living with our parents at the time. Doors were locked, and there was no way I was going to wake up our stepdad because he does not like that.
Oh, yeah.
So I slept in my car that night, and I used floor mats as a blanket.
That's one of the worst dates I've ever heard.
I was... What was I? I think I was 19.
19?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
One that brings to mind the Toy Story 3, I once went on a date and her dad was there.
What?
Yeah. It was meet me at this restaurant and we got there and she was like, so my dad's here. And like I had to eat and all that with her dad. And we had been talking for like a couple weeks.
Okay.
And I had seen her once before that, but then it was like, and it was no telling me that.
Yeah.
I guess just for some reason dad wanted to come along and she didn't want, and again, I was like 21, she was 22, something like that. She was a year older than me. Bringing the dad along. That was really crazy.
Weird.
Yeah, of course.
So how did that go? Were you sitting like across from him at the table?
Yes, I was sitting across from him at the table and she was sitting next to him. It was a booth. Yeah, and but the thing was, I got to be honest, he wasn't like he was super cool.
Yeah.
Like he was like, "Oh, hey, he even like brought it up a little. It's probably a little awkward for you."
Yeah.
But at that point then I think I got along better with the dad than the girl.
Yeah.
And we were just like nerding out about stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then that whole relationship was done for. But not because it just wasn't there anymore.
Right.
But kept her dad's number, hung out with him a couple times.
No way.
I'm kidding.
That'd actually be pretty funny.
That would be.
Yeah.
And then another time, where was I going with that? Oh no, I had a better story lined up. Your story was
it wasn't the waffle.
No, that
is
wasn't
it?
that.
Okay.
No.
That was about bizarre.
Yeah, that was very bizarre. Oh no, what was it? All right, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to think of it. I had it right there, and I was like, okay, I got to tell the dad story first.
Yeah.
And then dates. Help me. What were you
going out for dinner? Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3. Yeah, I don't know. There's been a bunch of them that have not been very fun.
Yeah.
But it's time. We've talked efficiently enough to get up to genuine RV power trivia. So we're going to take the briefest of break. I'm going to remember this dating story that is a nightmare, and Because I'm like sifting through. It's like, no, not that one, not that one, not that one.
You write a book.
Yeah, I could write a book with all of them. So could you, though.
I definitely could.
Yeah, maybe we'll write it together.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back with your genuine RV power trivia.
Losing a loved one is never easy, and the healing process is different for every individual. At Chandler Funeral Home, our warm and caring staff are here to support your family on the journey to healing by providing the highest level of care during the most difficult of times. At Chandler Funeral Home, we are dedicated to building long-term relationships with the families we serve. For more information along with valuable resources to help you begin the healing process, visit our website at www.chandlerfuneral.com or on Facebook. Chandler Funeral Home, where friends and family gather to heal.
District 11 State Senator Jimmy Hickey says, join us in thanking our nation's veterans on Veterans Day, observed every year on November 11th. Veterans Day is observed to honor all veterans, both those living and those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Senator Jimmy Hickey thanks you for your service and wishes you the best on Veterans Day. Senator Jimmy Hickey, proud to represent District 11 in the Arkansas State Senate.
Know this, illicit fentanyl is spreading across Arkansas. It's being mixed into all sorts of street drugs and it's killing Arkansans at an alarming rate. A tiny amount can be fatal. It's so deadly that just 1 kilogram has the power to kill 500,000 people. Did you know that because of it, for the first time, more Arkansans died because of opioid overdose than homicides in the past year? Know the facts about illicit fentanyl. It could save your life or someone else's.
When there's work to do, ground to break, and a reputation to uphold, you need the powerful, durable Kubota RTVX, North America's #1 selling diesel utility vehicle. Now, get the RTVX for 0 down, 0% APR for 24 months. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
All right. I remembered my story quickly.
Okay,
so I went on a date. This is obviously years and years ago. I went on a date with a girl. It did not go so well. And I believe she thought it did. And I was like, it's not going to go so great. So after the date and whatnot, I texted, the next day or whatever, and was like, I don't think this is going to work out.
That's nice of
it's
you.
fun, but not there, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, well, I don't remember what drove her or me to do this, but she was like, let me pick you up. We'll just talk about it. It's just, just talk, And I was like, I don't know why I agreed to this, but I was like, okay. And it was pretty late. It was, not like past midnight or anything. It was probably like 9 o'clock or something. And she picks me up in her car. Her car is like a complete mess and really old and rattly and like definitely like a donut on one of the tires, instead, and a spare, and I get in her car. She drives wild. She's like driving like, oh my gosh, you can't even believe the swerving and the speeding.
Coming.
Yeah. And then she gets on this long road that's outside of town. That's like, we'll just drive this road. And she is bombing down this road. It's like really twisty, turny road. It's going all over the place. And like deer jump out at one point. And she's like, oh, slams. But the thing is that you notice when really bad drivers do that, they don't know they're being like that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They're just like, oh, and slamming like that was a close one.
Yeah.
And the whole time I am like white knuckles on whatever
Are you
I
doing
have
the foot brake?
Yes, of course. Yeah. And she's like, oh, we'll do this. We'll go here. I'm like, can you please drive me home? Like I just had to beg her.
She crazy.
She was crazy. I had to beg her to drive me home.
Yeah.
And like, please drive me home. And she was drinking beer. Yes. This was that was the worst experience
That's actually terrifying.
Yeah, it was terrifying. And like, of course, when she drives around, she like scream. It's like, all right, here you are. And I'm like, well, and it was just no shocks.
Yeah.
It was just the worst experience. I don't even think we talked.
Yeah. Now imagine if roles were reversed. You were a guy doing that.
Oh my gosh, I would be.
Not that it matters.
To be put in jail.
Yeah, not that it matters. That was just as crazy.
It was.
That's scary.
That was really scary.
She can use her vehicle as a weapon.
That's true.
Ugh. No, that gives me the creeper jeepers.
I was freaking out.
Yeah, I would be too.
I got to turn the mics off and finish one thing for you.
Okay.
Here, mics are going off for a minute. For just 2 seconds. Yeah, can you believe that? All right, that's enough of that story. We were just talking about the worst dates before, so it's time. It's Genuine RV Super Trivia. I had to turn the mics off for that.
I can't beat that one.
No?
Nope. Nope.
All right, so here's how it works. Jennifer has a question. You're going to call 642-2190, 642-3637, or 898-3624. If you get it correct, or I save your life, or Facebook Live saves your life, you win yourself breakfast and a car wash token. How does that sound?
Sounds fantastic.
All right, let's get into it. What is the question?
All right. I've been watching some documentaries lately. This critter made it on a list of scariest creatures on Earth, and I bet you've seen one. What is it?
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah.
All right. 642-2190.
This critter made it on a list of scariest creatures on Earth, and I bet you've seen one. What is it?
Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
I think he dated one. It was the short little guy. His name is Possum.
That's it. You're correct.
Yeah. I'm going to try and save Rick's life by saying a swan.
Not a swan.
Okay. Swans are aggressive.
Actually,
man.
they are scary.
They will attack you.
Sure, I got you on that.
All right. Thanks, Rick. 642-2190. Give us the question again.
This critter made it on a list of scariest creatures on Earth, and I bet you've seen one. What is it?
I think this is a bit of a trick. I think it's a trick question. Scariest critters on Earth. Straight to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Good morning. Is it a praying mantis?
Oh, good one. Not a praying mantis.
I'm going to go with the classic, the spider.
Not the spider.
Not
you guys
the
are on the
spider.
right track, though.
Nothing on Facebook Live quite yet.
Really, there's no wrong answers here.
Oh, but there definitely has been a few.
Yes.
Wrong answers.
I mean,
to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
I fright myself when I look in the mirror. So human.
Okay, human.
that's a good one. I
that's
thought about
tricky.
putting it on there, but not correct.
Badger?
Not a badger.
Not a badger. All right, to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
A mouse.
Ooh, a
Ooh,
mouse.
good one. Not a
that's
mouse.
really good one. Yeah. I'm going to go with a lion.
Not a lion.
Not a lion. All right. People are liking this question. To the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
A mole.
A mole.
Not a mole.
Donna Canatra says bat.
Not a bat.
Not a bat.
That is scary, though.
Yeah.
Pro
Yeah,
tip,
bats.
if you ever wake up in the morning and there's a bat in your room, go get your rabies shots. Because
Okay.
you can't feel when they bite you.
That's right. Little vampire bat. All right. To the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
How about a mosquito?
Ooh, good one. Mosquito. Not
Deadliest
correct, but we're
animal.
getting closer.
Okay. I'm going to say a tick.
Not a tick.
Oh, all right.
We're on the right track. It's not a big animal like a lion or a badger.
Yeah,
Not
a
that
little small one.
Yeah, they're smaller.
Okay. To the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Scorpion.
Ooh, good one. Not a scorpion.
Tapeworm.
Not a tapeworm.
All right. Bubba Norris says chicken.
Not a chicken.
642-2190. This, what is the question?
This critter made it on a list of scariest creatures on Earth, and I bet you've seen one.
Ooh.
What is it?
Oh, yeah, you got to see one. Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Boy, if you've ever seen a close-up of one of these, they are scary. An ant.
Oh,
that picture was
That's a really,
crazy.
yeah, that's a crazy picture. I'm going to go with crab.
Not a crab.
Not a crab.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
642-2190. 642. Okay, let's see here. To the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
What about a cockroach?
Ooh, bingo. That is correct.
Cockroach.
1 out of 10 Americans are scared of cockroaches.
Cockroaches. Who do we have on the phone?
This is Christian Clark.
Christian
All
Clark.
right.
Bethany Brantley also said cockroach
Yep.
on there. All right, let me
Nailed
write
it.
your name down here. Perfect, man. You can pick up your winnings anytime after 7:10. Thanks for playing.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Boom, just like that.
Perfect.
Cockroach, huh?
Yep.
See, here's the thing. I'm not scared of a cockroach. I'm scared of what the cockroach means.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Am I infested?
Yep.
Like you see, okay, around here, and correct me if I'm wrong, Facebook Live or callers in, those big ones, those real big, like
They call them water bugs.
water
right?
bugs,
Mhm.
those are like too big to be an infestation style roach, right?
The only time you're going to see them in your house is if they're looking for moisture.
Okay, so they're coming in. They're not
They're not
trying to,
infesting.
They're not infesting.
No.
Because honestly, I in my last place and in this place, which both get bug sprayed, I don't see nothing in there except every once in a while this fat, ridiculously obese, giant cockroach-looking thing.
Yeah.
That I have to smash out and return him to the
dirt.
To the dirt.
Yeah.
And every time I'm like, okay, I get paranoid and I got to check under my sink and I got to check everything and clean everything because I'm like, dude, I don't want, all right, like those things infesting,
Yeah.
you know? But they must not. They're just a normal bug that can make it in.
They
huh?
are. Yeah, it's totally normal. I see them out on my porch. And if I see one inside, I usually put them out because I know they don't infest. The German cockroaches, on the other hand, those small ones, those are the ones
Yeah, you got to worry about the smaller
you
ones.
see one of those, there's going to be thousands more,
Right.
hundreds more, maybe. I
Oh.
don't quite remember, but
Don't
yeah.
scare me.
If
You're
I
scaring
ever,
me.
I know. If I ever, if I'm not sure what it is, I will just put it in a Ziploc bag, put it in the freezer, and just wait for a bug guy.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
Or else, you can text a pic, or there's apps on your phone that you can identify bugs with.
Yeah.
So when in doubt, just throw it in your freezer until somebody can identify it.
Nerd.
I know. I love bugs.
You little entomologist.
Yeah.
All right, we got to get into it, though. It's time for the news, my friends.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Shelter Insurance Agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Todd Moore in Dirks, and by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. In an update to one of our stories from yesterday, authorities have announced that the Kdqn man suspected of shooting 2 men Tuesday night, one fatally, is now in custody. 66-year-old Armando Arce was apprehended around 1:30 Wednesday afternoon by officers with the Kdqn Police Department, Sevier County Sheriff's Office, 9th West Judicial Drug Task Force, and Arkansas State Police. The suspect was taken into custody without incident. According to the Kdqn Police Department, Arce was sought in connection with the 2 shootings that occurred around 6 o'clock Tuesday night. Officers were initially dispatched to 223 Bobby Lane on the north side of Kdqn in reference to a double shooting. Upon arrival, officers found 2 men suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. Both men were transported for emergency medical treatment. Authorities stated one of the victims died en route to the hospital. The victims have been identified as Alexander Tom, age 32, of Kdqn, and John Tom, age 34, also of Kdqn. Alexander Tom's injuries were fatal, and he was pronounced deceased Tuesday night. John Tom was treated at an area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries and has since been discharged. Authorities report that the suspect is the father of both victims. The investigation into the incident remains ongoing. And in our next story, 2 Locksburg residents are now in custody after authorities say they improperly disposed of a newborn child that did not survive birth. According to the Sevier County Sheriff's Office, deputies received a report on November 7th regarding a baby being born at a home in Locksburg. After further investigation, authorities discovered the baby boy did not live and was disposed of. Deputies and investigators with the Sevier County Sheriff's Office located the baby in a nearby dumpster. The mother and father were both placed into custody on the charge of abuse of a corpse. In Arkansas, that offense is a felony. The father of the child has been identified as 20-year-old Matthew Hallmark. Investigators believe Hallmark was involved in the incident. The mother, a 17-year-old juvenile, has not been named due to her status as a minor. An autopsy by the Arkansas State Crime Lab on the baby boy is currently pending. Now, in our next story, Kdqn Public Schools has announced it will host a fundraising event for Denison School in neighboring McCurtain County, Oklahoma, following major damage suffered by the school from the November 4 tornado that struck Idabel. District officials are encouraging every student and faculty and staff member in the Kdqn School District to bring at least $1 to help in the relief effort for Denison School. Organizers are asking those interested to bring their donations on Monday, November 14th, which is World Kindness Day. Organizers say they are hoping to show the district's kindness by helping the teachers and students of Denison School in their time of need. Denison School suffered major damage from the tornado, and several of the school students lost homes. The school has also received major flood damage to classrooms. Members of the community are also invited to participate in the Kdqn Schools fundraising event. If you or your business would like to give, you can drop off your check or money at the front office of any Kdqn Public School campus on or before November 14th. Please make checks payable to Denison Public Schools. We'll be back with more news following this break and these words from our sponsors.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Todd Moore and Dirks, Joey Bailey in Ashdown, or the Woods Agency in Kdqn.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, make it give me something new. Teeter Motors and make a deal and they take your trade in too.
Hunting season, outdoor adventures, winter weather. Make sure you're prepared to tackle all of these and anything else that's thrown your way with a visit to Teeter Motor Company. We have the largest selection of 4Runners, Tacomas, and Jeeps in the state, along with a huge selection of economy vehicles. Holidays are approaching, so let us make your first payment on any vehicle purchased in November or December. Stop by 1201 Highway 71 South in Mena and ask for Shannon or Randy to schedule a test drive today.
And we are back with Kdqn News. A local church is gearing up to present its annual Thanksgiving Day meal giveaway for local families in need, an event they've hosted for over a decade and one which has provided meals to hundreds of people in the area during that time. Friendship Baptist Church will host its 11th annual Thanksgiving Day meal on Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, November 24th. Meals will be served beginning at 10:30 that morning and continue through 12 noon. Deliveries will be offered to homebound individuals in both Kdqn and Horatio, as well as first responders working Thanksgiving Day in Sevier County. Ashley Shelton, a member of Friendship Baptist Church, shared some of the details for this year's Thanksgiving Day meal.
If you don't know where Friendship Baptist Church is located, we are right behind the Easy Mart on 1121 North 9th Street. If you are in need of a Thanksgiving meal, we will gladly provide you a free plated meal. Deliveries will be made to Kdqn and Horatio for homebound individuals and on-duty first responders. For those that do not need a meal delivered, just drive by and pick up your meal, and we will gladly get it out to you. The meal includes grilled chicken, which Tyson has donated, mashed potatoes, green beans, a roll, and butter, along with a dessert, and Mary Pops has graciously donated the butter for us.
The church anticipates it will give away between 250 and 300 meals this year. That means over the past 11 years, the church has fed more than 1,000 people on Thanksgiving Day. Shelton said it's a big effort and takes the entire church to make it happen. Members get up early Thanksgiving Day morning for the final preparations. Even the church's youngest members are there to help make the day a success.
Everybody in our church gets together, and we're there from 6 o'clock till, past noon, setting up, getting ready. The meals are already pre-made, so if anybody that wants a meal can just drive by, pick it up, tell how many you need, we'll bring it out to you, and then you're free to go. Now, if there is somebody that is alone on Thanksgiving, they are more than welcome to come fellowship with us at the church. We don't want anybody to be alone on Thanksgiving.
For the past 11 years, members of Friendship Baptist Church have spent their Thanksgiving providing meals to others, including those in need and those first responders who work Thanksgiving Day. Now it's a church tradition.
So it's a tradition for us. Like I said, this is the 11th year that we have been doing it, and we have it down now.
Shelton said anyone wishing for a Thanksgiving Day meal delivery on November 24th can call 870-279-0507 or 870-847-0439. Organizers ask that when you call, you please provide your name, address, and how many meals are needed. And in our next story, Kdqn Public Schools has announced it will host its 10th annual Senior Citizens Thanksgiving Luncheon next Tuesday, November 15th. All area senior citizens are invited to come by for a Thanksgiving lunch between 11:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. at the Kdqn Elementary School cafeteria. The Sevier County Courthouse and landfill will be closed this Friday, November 11th, in observance of Veterans Day. The landfill and solid waste stations will be open this Saturday, November 12th, during normal operating hours. The courthouse will reopen at 8 a.m. on Monday, November 14th. Kdqn City Hall will also be closed this Friday in observance of the holiday. And finally, November is here, and that means a couple of things. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and the Sevier County Library System's annual Food for Fines program is now underway. Through this yearly initiative, patrons are invited to bring in any non-perishable food item for a $1 reduction per item in existing overdue fines. The program is part of the Library System's annual effort to address food insecurity in Sevier County. This month, the library is also hosting its Mr. Rogers Neighborhood Sweater Drive. The library is accepting new or gently worn items for donation, including cold weather clothes like coats, sweaters, gloves, hats, scarves, and more. These items can be dropped off at any system library, including Kdqn, Horatio, Locksburg, and Gillum. Check out more local news online at kdqn.net. I'm Patrick Massey reporting.
Local news this hour has been presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Todd Moore and Dirks, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Joey Bailey in Ashdown. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your Master Tobacco Settlement dollars at work.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Before going out to the deer woods, there's important information to know to better ensure your safety and keep those around you out of harm's way. Tips to ensure a safe hunting trip include having a plan before you go, knowing your target and what's beyond it, carrying emergency equipment, and wear Hunter Orange. These folks wish you a safe and successful hunting season. Twisted Times Outfitters, Rich Mountain Electric, Curtis Body Shop, Smith & Mounts Real Estate, Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative, REA.
That's right. We're back live. Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning to you.
Good to be here.
Good to be here.
Yeah. One of those mornings.
Yeah, one of those mornings.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Not Saturday.
Not Saturday. Definitely not. No.
Not Saturday.
Yeah.
No.
Sure would be nice, though.
Welcome to Thursday.
Thanks.
I'm not sure I've ever woken up on a work day thinking it was a weekend day.
No, yeah.
But I wake up every weekend day thinking it's a work day.
That's a little
All the
better
time.
defense response,
Yeah.
than the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing's worse than a Saturday morning you wake up, it's like 5:40 and I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah.
just screaming out of bed.
Tearing
and
your
like,
house apart trying to get ready.
Yeah. Why didn't I lay socks out? Like, what was wrong with me? I've gotten to the point where I'm like throwing a sock on before I realize,
Yeah.
And then your socks are on. You can't go back to bed,
I definitely learned because we've just refused to fold socks at our house to match them.
Yeah.
just
And
gave
put
up,
them up.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just have a basket with all the loose socks because I don't know. Life is short. All right, and trying to match socks like
You
during
probably
the prime.
accumulate the same amount of time.
Probably.
digging through.
I definitely have learned though to match those socks before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Don't try to do it like at 4 o'clock in the morning when you're trying to get ready for work and stuff. Yeah, that's a disaster. That's
Yeah.
I'm waking up the wife. I'll probably wake up the baby. I'm knocking things over.
Yeah.
Just for a pair of socks.
Yeah.
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 So you just don't. You just mismatch them now, or like
No, I match them.
Okay.
I
No,
match
I
them for
mismatch
sure.
them.
Yeah.
I mismatch them all
Well,
the time.
it's-
I don't care.
It's goofy and fun when you're a girl to mismatch socks.
Yeah, and then you wear like high boots a lot. It doesn't matter. Like
It
some of the things
nobody's
that
gonna see.
Caitlin wears, like fuzzy socks under like a pair of like nice boots or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
because you can't see.
Right.
I am always when I wear socks, I always have the thought that I might get like hit by a car or something. And what happens when you get hit by a car? First thing that happens is your shoes fly off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
always.
want they're like, oh no, look, it's Patrick. He's all injured.
Yeah.
He got hit by a car. Look at his socks.
Yeah.
He got a bunch of holes in them.
One SpongeBob sock and one,
Yeah.
gray short sock.
Yeah.
It's got a hole in it.
Don't want that. That would
Yeah.
just be insult to injury.
Yeah.
At that point.
You know what? My personal and home life has been feeling a little bit kind of crazy lately, and I think it's my sock game.
That's it
usually is on point, but right now
Rub and slip.
I have like one pair for each day. That's pretty much what I'm working with right now. So I need to go buy a pack of socks, and I think
Yeah.
things will start getting a lot better.
Little things like that will really throw days and weeks off for me.
Of course.
Like one, if I know I was telling you this, if somebody forgets to take out the trash, or my trash is getting too full and it's Wednesday, and they pick up on Tuesday.
Yeah.
You can expect
You're
the next
done?
few. I'm done. Like
You're
I'll
done.
be really frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hate it.
You saw me yesterday when Patrick reminded me.
Oh yeah.
I think I knew, but it's, that the trash was getting picked up a day early for me.
Yes, yeah, because the holiday tomorrow.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
put my head in my hands yesterday, like, no. Oh, no. Yes, sir. Well, Friday light, as we call it here. It's been a silly show. It's been a silly one. Jen,
Yeah.
you're tired. You got in-laws in the place. I got tooth pain.
Yeah.
Tooth is paining
Ooh,
me. Yeah.
that's no good.
I know,
Yeah.
man.
Hate that.
Yep.
I'm gonna do the whole like tie a string to it,
Oh.
and then the other end to a door.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I'll just slam the door shut.
Whatever it takes, man. I'm gonna go to the place that's charges me a nickel, and they pull it out with some old pliers.
No,
That's
I
my
would
plan.
highly not suggest that.
No?
No.
No,
Go to a dentist.
the Deadwood dentist. You don't think that's a good idea to
I
go
don't.
to that?
No.
Here's some
really
whiskey
don't.
and a stick
Yeah.
to bite down
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
It is. It's a lot harder to pull a tooth than you think it is.
Yeah?
Yes. If
Okay.
it's
They're in there pretty good,
They
huh?
are. They are. Yeah. They gotta loosen it up first and then pull it. They don't. You don't just pull it because
Right.
it could just break.
No, it's my back. I think it's my wisdom tooth.
Yeah. You got the two top wisdom teeth.
No, one top, one bottom,
Oh, that's
opposite
bizarre.
sides.
Yeah.
That's how my wisdom teeth came in, and I guess I didn't realize it until it was like a month or two ago that Patrick and Caitlin were over with the baby at my house, and we were talking about teeth for some reason, and I was like, I don't think my wisdom teeth have come in or anything, and Patrick was like, count them. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, and I counted my teeth for the first time in my life, and I have 2 extras. I should.
It's crazy.
So yeah, I got 2 wisdom teeth, but they didn't, mush my mouth around or anything. So I guess they're the type that were like, you got room for them.
Yeah, but they still become a problem eventually.
They're a problem right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They're a problem. This
Yeah.
is a situation I need to deal with quickly.
Did you get wisdom teeth?
I never did.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
Are you sure?
That's crazy.
I think right? I mean,
Yeah,
you
you
feel them
know.
coming
I
in.
didn't know.
I don't feel any. There's like nothing weird going on in there. And I mean, I'm 35. I think I would have had them by now. I know you can get them a little older than that, but like I've read before, if you haven't got them by 35, you ain't gonna get them.
Yeah.
And it is a growing number of people don't ever get
Yeah,
them.
it's slowly starting to wane out. I only had 2. You only have 2. That's crazy.
Patrick got none.
Patrick had none. Yeah.
We're all counting our teeth.
Yeah.
No allergies, no wisdom teeth.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should try it sometime.
I think I'm good on the allergy. I don't think I've ever been allergic to something, even when the pollen's going crazy. I'm just breathing clean.
I lied. When I turned 30, like I was always so proud. Like no allergies.
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
I mean, like bullets, fire, stuff like the
Sure.
usual stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I'd say I'm allergic to, but
Bee stings.
It was like I was like my 30th birthday. The day after, I like mowed the lawn, and I was just a mess. My eyes felt like they were gonna shoot out of my head. I was
Oh,
just
man.
like all, and I've been like stuffed up ever since then.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was the most. It was like 30. I'm gonna champ this. This is gonna be not a problem.
Yeah.
You know,
no wisdom teeth, no allergies.
yeah, yeah, and hey, I'm gonna rock my 30s, and then literally the next day, I'm like, I'm allergic to grass.
Yeah.
It finally
man.
got me. I've been destroying grass for so long.
Yeah.
It finally got back to me.
I do remember as a kid playing in the grass and it would get all irritated. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it maybe chiggers?
Yeah,
No,
no
not
seams?
necessarily. No, it was just like playing in the grass. It would get like
Could be
rashes.
irritating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that actually.
Yeah. As a
Yeah.
kid, of course, I don't really play in the grass anymore.
No.
You know,
Yeah,
It's
grass
sad,
does make it
you know.
Yeah.
Probably never gonna play in the grass again.
No,
That's
the
a
closest
sad
thing is like a really wild Friday night, and then we just find you in your
Yeah.
Yeah.
in your yard Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Like, all right, bring them in.
yeah, and the slight grass rash is the
Yeah.
is the last thing that's gonna
The fire ant pile built
yeah,
on you.
exactly.
Was it in August? I think 2 Fridays in a row, I got stung on the behind by a wasp.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the first time it was a smaller wasp.
yeah, you were looking like Kim Kardashian.
The second time it was one of those giant like red wasps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible.
One bit me on the back of the neck,
Bit
and then I
you?
smacked it,
Yeah.
and it fell down my shirt and bit me on the back. Yeah,
It stung you?
double sting. Yeah,
He's
No,
trying
it
to
bit me.
take you down with him.
yeah,
Yeah, bit you with big old denture
yeah,
teeth.
yeah. Like just like human teeth. It's
That's why I hate fire ants because they like bite you and sting you at the same
Yeah, yeah.
time. They're just like
Yes.
all at it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, just calm down
you should
a little
just
bit.
get one of those.
Yeah,
you
just
get
one or the
both.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday was absolute torture for me because the day before I stepped in an ant hill and my left foot was just covered in ant bites
yeah.
and it hurts. But then yesterday it was itchy. And the worst place you can get an itchy bite is like right on the tip of your toe where your
Yeah.
nail, the bottom of your nail meets the skin. It's all
yeah.
sensitive there. It
And you're
drives
wearing
you
shoes.
nuts.
It's like constantly, it's working. You know,
Yeah.
it's like right on
Yeah.
a joint that's constantly being, manipulated.
yeah.
So it's
I'm so itchy thinking about it.
yeah, yeah.
So I
That's
hate
gotta be a
ticks. They
torture.
always they're like Terminator eye you and look for the weakest spot, like your belly button,
Yeah.
behind the knee,
Yeah.
right there, like on your waistline.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff. They always find them like the sweet meat.
Yeah.
where
Yeah,
it's, you're
sensitive.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then the bites are so bad. Take a week, to go away.
Yeah, I had one where I think the head stuck in after I ripped it out or something for like a few weeks, and I remember like pulling out this spike out of me, in my
Yeah.
leg.
I did have a tick in my belly button when I was younger.
Yeah, I had a friend who had one in his beard. Ooh, that would be a bad one.
Yeah, one of you like didn't realize was there for
Probably.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I love insects. I have tarantulas. I can hold tarantulas. Don't mind them, but ticks make me so squeamish.
Yeah, ticks
I
are
cannot
bad, man.
handle it.
Yeah.
Man, I got bit by more ticks this year than my entire life put together. The beginning of the year, spent a lot of time out like in the woods behind the house and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's just ticky back there.
Yeah.
We used to always have like backyard chickens, man. When we did, there was no ticks anymore, and then we got rid of them, and then now they're crawling around,
Yeah.
all over the place.
Nah, I hate ticks, and there's so many facets of a tick to hate. There's no redeeming quality about a tick.
None whatsoever.
None. They don't provide. They don't do nothing.
No,
you
don't
know?
think so.
I don't
Yeah.
think they like.
They've never
it's
written
like-
a Shakespearean poem.
Yeah, yeah.
so never helped a person across the street.
Right.
and-
It's like one of those, every animal or whatever is like, well, if you take this away, then these,
Yeah.
or it does something else.
Not
No,
ticks.
not ticks. You take a tick away, the world is a better place.
Yeah,
That's what that
mosquitoes
is.
too, right? I don't think they have any.
Yeah, I don't think
they're
they
not
do anything.
pollinators.
Bats eat them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the mosquitoes themselves,
They're food.
Yeah, but we could.
They got other food. They'll figure. They'll
Yeah.
figure it out. Eat a moth. I know they're a little musty, but
Yeah, they would be, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, powdery, musty basement.
moth. Ugh.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
And not
mosquitoes
many
not
things eat
pollinating
ticks.
things. Yeah,
Or is it-
birds. I
birds.
guess.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I don't think they're like,
Monkeys.
man, if ticks were gone, my whole lineage would be out,
Yeah.
starved out. I don't think that's the case. I could be wrong. Let's get into the weather. It's brought to you by First State Bank.
First State Bank has been serving our area's farmers for almost 50 years. Poultry loans are just one of the many types of agricultural loans that we offer. We understand the agricultural business because we're local, just like you. Stop by any of our branches and speak with a loan officer to see how we can help you meet your agricultural needs. We also offer livestock, farm equipment, farm service agency, guaranteed, and participation loans. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You feel lots of $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Number one country weather.
All right. Today, going to be partly sunny. It's looking actually nice out there. Gradually becoming just sunny with a high near 78. Southeast winds about 5 miles per hour. Tonight does have a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after midnight. Increasing clouds with a low around 51. Calm winds this evening. Tomorrow, a 30% chance of showers. Mostly cloudy with a high near 57. Strong winds gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow night has a 20% chance of showers. Cloudy during the early evening. A low of 32. It's going to be cold tomorrow night. Winds again gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Saturday, a high of 53 and some pretty strong winds as well. Saturday night, cloudy, a low around 27. That's going to be a cold one. Sunday night does have a 20% chance of showers. Monday, a 60% chance of showers. So it's spring, y'all.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
Well, it's spring today. Hopefully your in-laws from Arizona will be able to enjoy the last day of spring in Arkansas before Arkansas winter hits, which is just kind of cold and lots of rain.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll get a little snow next week.
Don't even talk like that.
I know.
I think snow in November here in Southwest Arkansas, it might be chaos. Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Yeah.
February
Good
we're
point.
used to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Not November.
November would just be a little weird.
Yeah.
But well, hey, I had someone reach out to me a few minutes ago. Of course, tomorrow is Veterans Day.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that, and I do want to mention we do have this Veterans Day salute page going on our website, full of just like photos and some stories from local veterans. The link, unfortunately, is a little trouble, but if you're trying to access it, just go to Google. Google does everything. Just Google KDQN Veterans Salute, and the first thing up there is going to take you right to that page.
Nice.
So, that's our salute to local veterans. And hey, if you're out there, you want to send us a picture, a story, anything about that veteran in your life, definitely do it.
Awesome.
Number one country at yahoo.com.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
Picture or story.
Picture,
and,
even if it's just a picture and maybe their name, the service, and any details you want to share about it. And this could be, veterans from past days or ones that are with us now,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I love the story on Shiloh Smith. That was just fantastic. Whoa.
We have some, World War II veterans up there as well. So, and hey, Veterans Day, you know one. I think we all do. This is an area where we have a lot, a lot of folks who have served. Take a moment.
Yeah.
Thank them. Holler at them.
Yeah.
Definitely going to go hang out with my neighbor tomorrow. He's 90. I think he can be 96 now. And but World War II veteran. Definitely going to go hang out with him.
Awesome.
Hear some cool stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching a show yesterday. It's a show about a comedian, and then he there's a 2-episode kind of story about going over and doing like a USO show in Afghanistan, and that was pretty crazy. Like, and he actually did. It's just like brought the film crew and like did a few shots while doing that. Man, dude,
I forget they still do those. You
Yeah.
think like,
Yeah.
was it like Ben
Hey,
Hill
it's a
and-
USO show.
Absolutely, yeah.
Was it Bill Burr?
No, it was Louis.
okay.
Louis CK.
Visiting the troops in Okinawa.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was pretty interesting. Of course, it was very funny because, like, he's joined among a few other things. It's like, what would you want to see the most? Like, you got a stand-up comedian, you got a country music star, you got some Dallas cheerleaders. That's a good show.
Yeah.
I think the comedian probably disrupts it a little bit because the music and the cheerleaders, and then, hey, it's me.
Yeah. What about those airplane peanuts?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I got a story here that I think is pretty funny. Rick Ross.
Yeah.
He posted a picture. You know Rick Ross?
The name sounds familiar.
He's like the phony gangster guy. Because there's a real Rick Ross.
Yeah.
His name is Freeway Rick Ross, and he was like a massive gangster in his heyday.
Okay.
And this guy stole his whole persona from him and everything. He's still a good
Identity
musician
theft?
and whatnot.
It's no joke.
Yeah, I know it. So he posted a picture, to his Instagram, I think it was. And this is the picture here. Can you see it at all? That is all shoes and clothes. And people are saying he's a hoarder.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's
it's-
not even all of it there
Right.
either.
Oh, that's
like-
not like a pile to be donated or thrown
Mm-mm.
away.
No, that's just where he's keeping
that's
his clothes.
That's his bed.
Yeah,
that's his bed.
exactly.
It's like the in a mansion or something that first room you might go into where all the rooms come off of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever you call that type of room. It's
foyer.
Is it a foyer? I thought a foyer is kind of still like. There's the door and then like another door.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
This is like the main room.
Okay.
And it's stacked high with clothes and shoes, and people are saying he's a hoarder. And he said, if it was going all the way both sides of those staircases, that's when it would be hoarding. For now, I'm just hustling. But
Okay.
the thing is, if this was in a normal house,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to move.
No.
That's hoarding.
Yeah, he's got stuff hanging on his like staircases, like up on the second floor. You can see lots of clothes.
Yeah.
He's definitely hoarding.
I like that. It's like maybe you give a hoarder a bigger house, like, well, maybe that's all you need. It's just a bigger house. No, it's just more room to hoard stuff.
Yeah,
exactly.
But then you'll fill that up, and then
Yeah.
it's like, all right, well, now you need an airplane hanger.
That's so much clothes.
clothing.
Yeah.
And it's been worn once,
Yeah.
and then just off to the side because he's like a crazy millionaire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's doing a little tour too, and you can see a lot of the clothing still has tags on it.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, man.
So you can take them back?
I have 2 shirts.
Oh, no.
I need to
See that?
Yeah.
I
step my hoarding game up.
I saw someone the other day wearing a hat that had the tag dangling
Mhm.
down. It's like on the ear. I
Mhm.
mean, it's like I know that can kind of be a fashion thing. Keep the tag on it, so maybe someone sees the price on it and they'd be like, "Dang,
Maybe, yeah.
you're a very unwise
Wow.
consumer, aren't you?
Yeah.
you
You're
spent-
so cool.
Yeah, $154.99
Yeah.
for that hat plus tax.
Yeah.
And,
Are you from Boston? Or
yeah, right. Do you know what the Red Sox are?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, but
started-
it was dangling down. It wasn't just like on the hat. It was like on a little string.
Yeah.
And then one of those little tags and it like kind of dangling
Yeah.
in the ear. I thought it was really annoying. I almost wanted to just like pluck it.
Hey, let me get that for
Yeah,
you.
but then the guy might have been like, "Hey, I'm just
Yeah.
wearing it. Like I gotta
Yeah.
take it back today."
Just
Like,
ruin the value of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like now I need my receipt and I don't know where that is.
Mhm.
I remember it started with the sticker. Remember
Yes.
that
Yes.
they keep
Oh, yeah,
the
keep
sticker,
the sticker
on
on
there
there.
Yeah.
with
This
the
is like
with
made
your
in
head
Taiwan?
size.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
Made in Taiwan.
Yeah, it's like, really? Well, you're only an 8? I don't know what my head size is. I've
Yeah.
never had my head sized.
I know that I had
It's
a hat.
big, though.
It's like my head's getting bigger. Even
Yeah.
I got a haircut. Like
Mhm.
the other day, I had to expand the band
Yeah.
on the back. Yeah, like what is my head getting fatter?
Did you wash it?
No.
Most hats, I'm on the very last band.
Yeah.
And it's like I just got a big head. I think the older you get, for every beer you drink,
Mm-hmm.
Your head get a little bigger.
Your head gets a millimeter bigger.
Oh, my.
And yeah, pretty soon, just gonna be a big old fat head.
Bobblehead.
Yeah, bobblehead. You can't wear any hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just kind of set them on top.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like get you a little bowler hat at that point.
That's right.
Yeah,
That'd be all
And
right.
Velcro it.
Yeah. All right, we got to take a break, and we got sports coming up next.
I always enjoyed sitting on the front porch with my granddad. I loved to hear his stories about the old days, like when grocery stores actually had folks working at the checkout. He'd say they'd carry your groceries right out to the car for you. As he reminisced about how service used to be, I realized that there's still a place that offers great service, Pruitt's Food, where you'll always find friendly hometown spirit, fresh meats and produce, hot deli food, and yes, they'll even carry the groceries out to the car for you. Pruitt's Food, over 40 years of great service.
Did you know that Weyerhaeuser began operating in Arkansas in 1956 and currently employs 655 Arkansans? 100% of our 1.2 million acres of timberland are certified to sustainable forestry standards, and 100% of the fiber in our wood products are certified to the SFI fiber sourcing standard. We've been developing new building products and solutions for more than 100 years, carrying on the tradition of providing for our families and neighbors with products that we can be proud of.
Harris Drug and Gifts in downtown DeQueen is your fragrance headquarters this holiday season. For the ladies, Pink Sugar, Euphoria, Light Blue, Cool Water, Versace, and much more. And for the men, Hugo Boss, Obsession, Paul Sebastian, Polo Double Black, Drakkar Noir, and many other favorites. Harris Drug has a good selection of infant clothes and accessories for boys and girls too. And don't forget the popular Razorback Corner. Happy holidays from Harris Drug, downtown DeQueen.
Delo's Diner, located at 290 South Dupree in the heart of Ashdown, Arkansas, will be your best cooked meal all day. Delo's Diner offers daily lunch specials and Ashdown's only all-day breakfast diner. Delo's has mouth-watering fried catfish with all the trimmings on Friday nights. Dine in or carry out, open 7 days a week. New owners Cody and Alexis Delo are excited about serving Little River County. Try Delo's Diner in Ashdown, and we guarantee you won't be dissatisfied. For hours and directions, call 870-898-7900.
For 25 years, the Breast Care Program has helped diagnose over 1,900 women with breast and cervical cancers in Arkansas. Screenings can help you find cancer early when it's easier to treat. The Breast Care Program has enrolled over 128,000 women. Find out if you qualify for free cancer screenings at arbreastcare.com. That's arbreastcare.com. Screenings save lives. A message from the Arkansas Department of Health.
And now, sports. Let's get ready to rumble.
All right, time now for some local sports. Nothing going on tonight as far as anything programmed, but tomorrow, of course, 6 hours of the most comprehensive high school football coverage on the airwaves, beginning at 6 o'clock on 102.1 The Good Path, as Kelly Blair previews every game from around Arkansas on the high school football preview show. At 6:30, 102.1 goes live to Lone Oak, where Jim Cross and Daryl Coker will have the opening round of the Class 4A state playoffs against the Ashdown Panthers and the Lone Oak Jackrabbits at 7 o'clock on 102.1 and on the KILX app that you can listen to as well. Following the game, Rex Nelson and Nate Olson will have all the scores in high school football. All the scores on the high school football scoreboard show. That's going on from 10 till midnight. Meanwhile, the Arkansas Razorbacks continue their basketball season tomorrow as they host the Fordham Rams in Fayetteville at 7 o'clock. We're going live at 6:30 on your Razorback station, number one Country 92.1. And finally, the DeQueen Leopards and Lady Leopards open up their basketball season in Hayworth Friday night. Following a junior varsity game at 5 o'clock, Tony Stowers and Greg Revel's going to have the play-by-play of that, of their senior contest, starting at 5:45 on Kdqn AM 1390 and FM 104.5. Now, we got some stuff going on Saturday, too. We got Hogs playing. We got Ouachita Baptist University Tigers playing, but I'm going to save those.
All right.
I'm going to save those.
Well, I know we're real excited about that Panthers game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, 6-3 for their season going into the playoffs. The Jackrabbits 6-4. So it should be a very, very good contest.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yes, and you know Jim and Daryl, of course, going to do a great job as the voice of the Leopards down there.
Absolutely. No, I'm stoked for their season. Hopefully they can pull it out.
Yeah.
Pull it out.
Is our board op Penelope? Is she working?
I don't believe so.
She's got basketball
She's
tomorrow.
got basketball.
Well, that's the problem having a fine young woman working the board. She got other responsibilities at times too.
It's tough to have a leopard run the leopards.
Yes,
you know,
that's true.
So, yeah, but that's going to be your local sports. Lots going on tomorrow across all three stations, 4 technically. So keep switching between all of them. Give all of them a listen.
Yeah.
And then choose the one that you like the most. And go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead, please.
Well, I was going to say we got Game of Themes.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Oh, I forgot that existed.
All right. All I was going to say, shout out to Penelope's mom. She came by the house last night. We had a baby question. Caitlin was like, I can take the baby over to your place. And Crystal was like, nah, just come by. I'll come by, see the baby. And definitely nice to have a veteran mom come by.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Baby's going to be just fine.
That's a darn good family right there.
Absolutely. Good people.
Yeah, veteran mom. Yeah, for sure. All right, it's time for a little Game of Themes.
It's time for the Morning Brew's Extreme Game of Thieves.
You guys tired of this one yet?
No, I'm not. I love it.
Play, my lord. When you play the game of themes, you either win or you die.
Come on, it's not that dramatic.
Game of themes, game of themes, game of themes, game of themes. Yes, it's the Game of Themes. It's brought to you by Gregor Extreme Chevrolet, 941 North Constitution Avenue in Ashdown. 870-898-2330 is the number to call, or you can schedule appointments and check out their inventory. GregorExtremeChevrolet.com. Here's how it works. I got a theme from a TV show or a movie or what have you. It's pulled up. I'm going to play it. You get about 5 seconds of the theme. You got to call 642-2190. Guess what the theme is. If you get it correct, you win yourself a oil change and the pamper treatment down at Gregor Extreme Chevrolet. Nobody won last week.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yes. Does this mean they win too?
No. We got to throw some hard ones out every once in a while.
Yeah.
In fact, this one, we could get nobody, or we could get like 5 people calling in at once. I don't know. I can't say I ever watched this show, but I know the theme.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it. Here is your theme. That is your theme. Does Carolyn know what it is? No, Carolyn doesn't know.
I'm absolutely stumped.
Yeah. I want to do an impression of the guy that's in it, but I think that would give it away. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on the Game of Themes.
I'm going to guess, brain fart.
That is not correct.
Yeah.
Let's go, who's the boss?
That is correct.
Oh, who's
that
the
is
boss,
correct.
huh?
Who's the boss? With Tony Danza. Rick, you just won yourself the pamper treatment down at Gregor Extreme Chevrolet, man.
Hey, I need to get pampered.
Yeah, I know it. I know
Yes,
it.
you deserve it.
That's right. Of course, you don't need to pick up anything. We just shoot your name off, and you are able to go down there at your leisure. Thanks for playing, man.
Thank you.
Boom,
Thanks.
just like that.
I love
Who's
that.
the
He had a
boss?
brain fart.
Yeah. It was almost got taken off the airwaves there.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Just had a brain fart.
I am not familiar with this show. You said never seen it?
No, I've never seen
even
it.
heard of it.
Yeah, but I
Never
found
heard of
it.
it. This
No.
Tony Danza's. Yeah, at least know that. Yeah.
No,
You don't remember who's the boss?
I don't.
All right. Well, oh, geez. We got your birthday club coming up here in just a minute.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, we'll do it. Quick break beforehand, and then the birthday club brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
In Ashdown, see Shelter Agent Joey Bailey, proud sponsor of this year's Panther Sports.
Everything changes. Right now it's the weather and the unbelievable low prices on brand new 2022 Malibus at Gentry Chevrolet in Kdqn. 2022 Chevrolet Malibus with an 8-inch color touchscreen, rear vision camera, keyless start, keyless entry, and estimated 32 miles to the gallon. At Gentry Chevrolet priced at just $24,535. That's right, just $24,535. And in some cases you can buy a new Malibu at Gentry Chevrolet cheaper than you can buy a used one. And with approved credit, GM Financial is offering interest rates as low as 4.99. Check out your new 2022 Malibu at GentryChevyInc.com.
Ashdown Machine and Supply, formerly OMS, is your one-stop shop for metal fabrication. EMS does all type of metal fabrication and plasma work and fine detail cutting, and offers the largest selection of bolts and the Arclitect, as well as a fine line of tools and accessories. AMS also offers sandblasting and powder coating. Ashdown Machine and Supply specializes in all types of hydraulic work. If it involves machinery, they have it. They can get it or they can build it. Stop by 249 Northwest Front Street in Ashdown or give them a call at 870-898-3882.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in Kdqn today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
All right, it's time for the Birthday Club, brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. Unfortunately, Facebook Live does not get to enjoy the Birthday Club music, but you can like, share, and comment for a chance to win an amazing prize tomorrow, brought to you by Patrick.
That's right.
I believe on this one, so
exciting.
definitely want to get in on that. I'm going to kick this one off. Oh, yeah, by the way, 642-2190. Get your birthdays and anniversaries in. #1country@yahoo.com. Fax it to us, 870-642-2442, I believe. And then, of course, you can post it on social media and our Facebook Live here at Kdqn 921. Starting off with a huge happy birthday going out to Crystal Huberl of Ben Lomond. Love Mom and Dad. Her birthday's today. Happy birthday, Crystal Huberl.
Happy birthday.
Boom, just like that.
I got another huge happy birthday shout out. This one for Brenda Presson. It is her birthday today. Happy birthday, Brenda. That's from Jim and all of us here, KDQN Live.
Nice.
All right, I've got a happy birthday to Brenda Presson, a.k.a. Nana.
No way.
Yeah, happy birthday from Ty and Tate Collier? Collier.
Get that French out of here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Collier.
Miss Brenda getting all the love today.
Yes. Then I've got a huge happy birthday going out to Judy Weeks. Thursday, 49 years today.
Oh.
Judy Weeks, that's from Bill. Didn't you guys just have an anniversary? Happy anniversary, you kids. Bill, or this one's from Bill to Judy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, which one do you got?
49 years.
Yeah.
I got happy anniversary to Bill and Judy Weeks from Jen and the church family.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Look at that.
49th. That's awesome.
Not bad. Both going into the drawing, so pulling for you on the anniversary club. We'll be drawing for those tomorrow, 642-2190. Give us a call today.
If it's your birthday today, share it with Diplo and Dream Kardashian. I don't know.
Dream?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is
who
that a new one?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just 5 years old, so I guess so.
Dream?
Number 3 on the list.
Yeah. From Rob Kardashian and Black China.
Black China.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to give a huge happy birthday shout out to one of my best friends, Brandon Sims. He's like something today. I'm not sure, but it is his birthday. If you see him, happy birthday, Brandon.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Knowing him, he probably forgot.
Yeah.
Check your driver's license. All right. Don't repeat what happened 8 years ago. Okay.
Yeah. Caitlin also writes in, please wish Brandon a happy birthday from me and Patrick. So there you go.
Well,
Double.
All right.
Yeah.
Keep that up, Brandon. Run for governor or something.
That's right. Miranda Lambert's birthday is today. She's 39.
Awesome.
And then I didn't know Diplo looked like that. I thought Diplo was like a is he a country music singer?
Wait, what?
No.
That's not Diplo. They messed up or something. That's like,
Music producer, American DJ.
is that what he looks like?
He
He's
also
got
makes
a cowboy hat and the mullet. And
He's part of
That's him.
Skrillex. Says he makes up half of the duo Jack U with Skrillex. Oh, Jack U must be some sort of band or something.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting.
Not my thing, dubstep and such.
No.
No.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like he's trying to be Kid Rock or something. I don't know what's going on there? Well, there you go. Happy birthday, Diplo.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Tracy Morgan and Martin Luther.
Hey, Tracy Morgan, Martin Luther. Big pun.
Brittany Murphy, R.I.P.
Yeah. Warren G.
Hey.
Boop, 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 boop.
Sinbad.
Hey, it's accomplished comedian Sinbad's birthday.
Yeah. You know, women be different than men.
Women do be different. I think that's going to be it, man.
Jingle All the Way. You gonna watch some of that this Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
absolutely.
You have to.
Didn't he play? Yeah, he was the genie in Shazam.
That's true.
Yep.
But some people say that it's another case of the Mandela effect. That
What's that?
movie never existed, or if it did, he never was the genie.
Oh.
No, he definitely was.
And I'm telling you, he's even came out and said I never played a genie.
He did.
Huh.
He
Right.
did too. I know he
right.
did.
Isn't that weird?
Can't just pretend that things didn't happen. Reading here, he served in the United States Air Force.
Sinbad did?
Sinbad did, and he got into
Ah.
the comedy start. He did the Air Force held a talent show, and he did a comedy bit, and I guess it was real successful.
I gotta
so
be
there you
honest.
go.
He is funny.
He
like,
can be
he's
very,
very
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Like just being
For his time when
yeah.
a lot of other comedians weren't funny.
Yeah. He had he came up around the same time as Hamburger. That was a good one. I wish his they're usually curse-ridden comedy sets. You know what I mean? Like there's lots of swearing and stuff. I wish I could pull it up though. Like Hamburger Jones, I believe his name was.
Uh-huh.
And after every joke, he would go Hamburger.
That's funny, right
Yeah,
there. I
it
don't
was
care
good.
who you are.
Yeah, I remember one guy. He's got the dreads in the audience. That's how he did. He just all crowd work. He's got the guy with dreads in the audience, and he's like, "What are you, a Jamaican car attendant? Mooyaka, 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 hamburger." He's great. Come on, it was awesome.
Well, you
And
know
then,
what?
You know what? The best, and that's all Def Jam stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
He might have the greatest 5 minutes in comedy ever because they had just the time and everything. They had just booed the last two comedians off the stage, and Bernie Mac comes out. Barely anybody knows who he is, and he's like, "I ain't scared of you." he just goes into it like he just grabs the mic and starts like after every other thing. He's like, "I ain't scared of you." You know, it was great. I miss those days. Shout out Sinbad.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got
7 degrees of Sinbad. here,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. I've got one right here I've been meaning to read from our Facebook Live. Amanda George says, "Happy birthday, LaCosta Martinez." From Amanda. Happy birthday, LaCosta Martinez from Amanda.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You guys, I'm looking at this Mandela effect involving Shazam, and it's insane.
So what's the Mandela? What? I
So
don't
that
understand.
is
What
like enough people believe that something happened or something is true that, you know, like later on, here we are, we think that the movie Shazam existed, but it
Yeah.
never did.
Oh, okay.
And Sinbad says to this day, "I never played a genie."
Have you ever watched it?
I swear I've watched it, but
you, like,
I'm
can't find it?
reading possible explanations. Could this be a mistake? A movie named Kazam was released in 1996, starring Shaquille O'Neal as a genie.
I
We
remember
know
that.
that.
Kazam, yeah.
Sinbad came forward stating that he starred in a skit where he was dressed as a genie and claimed that this must be the explanation.
Somebody just Google the Shazam movie, right? Or no?
It just doesn't exist.
What? That's weird.
Yeah.
And what does it have to do with Mandela?
Look it
Like
up.
Nelson Mandela?
Patrick said it because people believe that Nelson Mandela
Was dead.
was
That's
dead or
right.
something, and he obviously wasn't.
And everybody thought that until he was literally released in prison.
Yeah.
They're like, "What?
Yeah.
Who are you?"
Oh, yeah. So you pull up Shazam, it's pulling up the guy, the recent one.
Mm-hmm.
Shazam movie. Sinbad. I'm going to find this right
It's
now.
insane.
We found Sinbad's Shazam Genie movie.
What?
Yeah, I remember him from this. That's what I remember. Somewhere in a parallel universe, Sinbad's long forgotten genie movies uncovered at last.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
Proof.
say anything. It doesn't say anything. Like, it
Uh-huh.
doesn't have a thing. What is this? This is the weirdest thing I know.
Yeah,
I've seen him
I'm
as
seeing a story in Vox that false memories can form very easily. This Sinbad movie saga proves it. Why so many people remember seeing a Sinbad genie movie that never happened. Whoa, this is
My
deep.
mind is blown.
It's like the greatest conspiracy in the country.
Yeah.
Do you remember the 90s movie Shazam that stars the comedian Sinbad as the genie who appears to a pair of kids to help them with a tragic time? If so, Sinbad's kids say you might want to double check your memory on that one. It did not happen. Get over it.
Hey, watch it.
Yeah.
It did happen.
Dude, I saw that picture. I remember that.
Doesn't that look familiar? But I wonder
This-
if that's from the skit that they're talking about. Look at that. Or is it photoshopped?
Is that bringing back my crazy memories there?
You know what? Happy birthday also to Sesame Street today. That's
Oh.
yeah.
How old is Sesame Street now?
Came out in '69, so yeah,
Right
a few
on.
years.
See,
That's
You're
exactly
all
what I
in
said.
this.
Right on. And they got that dumpster one in the picture here. Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch, yeah.
Everyone's favorite Muppet.
Me.
I don't know what I'm looking at right now. I got to get out of here. We got to take a break, okay? First, really quickly, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Definitely Shazam existed. I'm not falling for nothing. It's Hale Real Estate Sales.
Yeah.
That's the place I need to talk about. HaleRealEstateSales.com.
So easy.
Do you think you grab that for me? You were the best, Jennifer. Thank you.
I love the selection of agents that can help you out. Of course, we got Larry Hale.
Yeah.
We've got Sandy Brewster.
Yep.
You got Bud Gentry.
Yep.
All right. Frida Arndt.
Yep.
Juan Balderas.
Yep.
Myra Catherine Hale. Jerry Darn Killian. And the latest addition to the team, the one, the only, the Eric Smith.
Irk Smith.
Irk Smith.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. The nicest guy probably in the world ever.
Could be.
Yeah. HaleRealEstateSales.com.
Even Gandhi was like, that's a nice guy.
Gandhi
Yeah.
was like, are you sure you don't want the Gandhi title or whatever? Yeah, he was like, no,
You
no.
wanna be the
man."
Mahatma?
Yeah, the Mahatma. HaleRealEstateSales.com. You can meet the staff on there and meet the team or just peruse their listings. They have all their listings at HaleRealEstateSales.com, or you can give them a call today, 870-584-3001. At Hale Real Estate Sales, it can be done.
Checking out that website listed by towns, you can be like, do I want a pool? Do I want a view?
Mm-hmm.
Do I
Yeah.
want a new home? Do I want a newly listed home?
Right.
Yeah.
Do I
All
want it
right
in
there.
Locksburg? Do I want it in Horatio? Is that house in Locksburg?
It is.
What?
With the
Oh,
pool.
man, with the pool and all. I like it. We got to take a break, though. Shout out Hale Real Estate Sales. Go to it today.com. We'll be back. Yeah, hedge fund manager guy. What was his name?
Yeah.
Real,
He was
just
from Massachusetts and then went to Utah.
yeah, real robotic.
Romney.
Mitt Romney,
not
yeah.
Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, off the break, we were just talking about like just if
The Republican candidate field.
yeah, the Republican candidate field. If Trump doesn't run, I'm not sure. You know, I really, I have no idea. Who else?
Yeah.
You know, you say DeSantis, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he's rising, catch a rising star.
Asa.
You think?
Well, he's announced he's thought about it. Yep. Our
I don't think
outgoing governor.
Yeah. Huh. It'd be interesting. And then, of course, you think about it on the other side, other than Biden, who would, I don't know. It's just, if you asked me for, let's say 2014, both sides were just completely, stocked to the brim.
Yeah.
With a lot of people. A lot of people. And now I'm like, would he come back? I
think 2028 is going to be a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think that's what I really expect that.
Yeah.
That's where you see like Oprah and maybe
Dwayne.
Dr.
The
Oz
Rock.
come back.
Yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Who else, man?
Arnold just fuming that he
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, he can't.
Yeah.
No. Tom Hanks, Beyonce.
Oh, it makes me sick to my stomach.
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
Like, somebody get some phone books by that podium so we can see him.
I'd vote for Ja.
Yeah.
Where's Ja?
Have to.
I love it. Hey, by the way, if you're hungry right now, go to pruittsfood.com. I don't know. Can you order from their deli on their website? I don't think you can, but that doesn't matter. Just go to their deli today. It's delicious.
That's like first come, first serve. At a deli, right?
Yeah. Fried chicken, grilled chicken, meatloaf. What's that thing with the sausages in the sauce? That looks so good. I haven't gotten it yet. It's like the cut up sausages in the sauce.
Like a gumbo or something.
Looks
maybe?
it's not a gumbo.
Yeah.
But
An
it looks
andouille?
delicious. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it looks really good. The chicken is amazing. The fish is incredible. The sides, all of it. And then, of course, you have pruittsfood.com in the app to do your shopping online if you like, or just stop by 500 East Colin Ray Drive right here in DeQueen. They have the largest selection of most all grocery items. They buy their produce local. Their butcher is serious stuff over there. That's where you get the best cuts of meat, and then...
and if they ain't got something out there and you're looking for it, and they'll fix you up right there.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Every time I walk by, they're like, "Do you?
Yeah.
You everything cool?"
Yeah.
They make sure.
I never do because they always have
Exactly.
It's perfect. Yeah.
And I got to give a shout out. It's probably a bit of a weird one, but their frozen section, has some really good, kind of diamond, key finds. Where I'm like, oh man, they have this. I've got 2 boxes of pierogies in my freezer right now.
Same here.
Yeah.
You mentioned that they were there. I love pierogies.
Yeah.
And I never could find them anywhere. And
Yeah.
then there they were,
They're
right there in the corner.
They're very good. Have you had a box yet?
I've not yet.
Yeah. I had 1 box a couple of weeks ago, and then picked up 2 there. And then I also went there the other day. I got a bunch of different things for dinner, and I picked up the dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
They're the only ones that carry my favorite pizza in the world, and they're slowly waning them out. And I think there's only 6 more left.
Uh-oh.
So I'm just
Lil
hoping.
Yachty's pizza?
No, it's the Bellatori chicken Alfredo pizza.
Oh,
yeah,
that's so
I
good.
think
The
it's
super
good.
thin crust.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't touch them. I will come
Yeah,
after
beat me
you.
to it, yeah.
If you're listening, see, I just gave it away. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't
I'll
think
eat
they're
a
making
whole
them
one of those,
anymore.
no problem.
They're
I could
so
probably eat
good.
2.
Yeah, they only have the small ones left.
Oh no.
Yeah, and they're $5 each, but it's that's all I got. I gotta eat them. I'll eat 2 of them.
Pruitt's has just a lot of stuff. Like when you go down their aisles, they just have a lot of things in that one aisle. Like the soups.
Yeah.
The soups that's my main
buddy.
soup spot. It's the best place to find the kind of the random. They have a Chinese chicken frozen thing. I don't normally get that stuff. I think it's all pretty bad, but they have one certain brand that I've only found at Pruitt. So if you've been doing Walmart just because you're doing the motions, break it up. Go to Pruitt's. You're probably gonna find something like, oh man, I haven't seen this. They got this.
Yeah, they got great prices on frozen turkeys right now too.
Oh really?
Yes,
Yeah.
I got a 20-pound turkey for $21.
Dang.
It was $1.39.
That's where I've been
pound or
getting my
something.
turkeys for the past couple of years. So,
Yeah.
again, pruittsfood.com. Go there today or just stop by 500 East Colin Ray Drive. Hey, they're in Broken Bow. They're in Valiant. They're in Hugo. They're in Idabel. Just
That's
everywhere,
right.
dude.
Hey, that math making sense in my head. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got a 21-pound turkey or 20-pound turkey, and it was $21. So it was less than $1.39. Yeah.
Yeah, you got the
There you
deal.
go.
Yeah,
You got a deal. Sorry
Awesome.
for interrupting you there.
No, that's all right. They are saying Thanksgiving dinner expected, obviously, with inflation to be a little bit more, but
Mhm.
hey, always great prices.
Yeah,
there at
Yeah.
Pruitt's. Get my whole Thanksgiving meal from there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and we need to check and see because sometimes they'll just cook turkeys too.
Well, yeah, they do.
No way?
Yes, and
They
then
do Cajun and smoked.
Yeah, and they also do that thing where they will cook the whole meal for you, or at
Mhm.
least just the turkey.
Yeah.
I know that, and then get it cold, so that if you are looking to provide a turkey dinner with your EBT card,
Mhm.
they
Yes.
have that option there for you, which is awesome. Whole Thanksgiving meal, just pick it up.
That's
and they
amazing.
keep it cold so that then you can use
Because you
that
can't
on
get
there.
because you can't get hot food. Whoa, that is amazing of them.
Yeah, and not everybody's about to be just picking up a frozen turkey, and you
Yeah.
know, so
Yeah.
that's like a great option. We did it one year, did we not? Well, I think we got the hot one, but still, like
Yeah.
we got the
Mhm.
Pruitt's turkey. It
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
So there you go, Pruitt's food.
Plenty good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Plenty
to
I
see.
love the staff too. It's
Yep.
such helpful.
Mhm.
That there's a big store down on the east side of town. I get no help from anybody. I mean, I'm like a ghost walking through
Yeah.
there. I guess.
Yeah.
You got to help yourself in that one.
Yeah, absolutely, but not at Proof Food.
That's why if you meet any of us inside of Walmart, we are not ourselves. You
No.
do not know us.
No.
It's a fend for yourself. Everybody on their own
Yes.
kind of situation.
It's like the jungle. We're
Yeah,
just trying to
exactly.
make it in and out.
Exactly.
Lord of the
Pruitt's.
Flies in there.
Yeah.
Pruitt's brings the best out of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well said,
Yeah.
Jennifer. On that note, we got to get into the news. We will be back. It's the Brew Crew. right. Well, we're back live, KDQN 92.1.
Uh-huh. It's Friday.
It is Friday.
Light.
Good morning to everybody.
Yes.
Friday light. Yes, sorry.
Getting those weekend plans together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. I got a 20-pound turkey to cook up Saturday.
Oh, yes. And I'm hosting, correct?
You are hosting.
Sweet. Okay.
Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
We're
gonna
getting
be a
getting the
big
house
deal.
set up for it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's good. We need some people to come by our house just so
Yeah.
I can get
Clean it.
motivated to clean it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. I'm like almost kind of starving myself
Oh, geez.
just so I can just hit it hard.
I know, but
I'm
that's
totally joking.
I've messed myself up on Thanksgiving Day by like fasting
Yeah.
a day or two before, but then when you find yourself you can't eat that much.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's best to have a big breakfast that morning.
Yep.
Get that stomach nice and stretched out
Yep.
for Thanksgiving.
Especially the night before, just eat like 3 pounds of chicken Alfredo or something.
Yes.
And then, that next day you'll be ready.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I was reading an interesting article yesterday about like where like our eating habits and health and like the diet industry all like combined. Like it's such a great consumerist circle. You know, we overeat, we get fat. We need health products for that, or and health insurance. You know, and then what do most Americans do when they start to gain a little weight? Get on the diet.
Yeah.
And then there's all specialty products there.
Yeah.
Then you lose a little bit, you get back to eating a whole bunch, and it's just a great cycle to make money.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's never ending.
Never ending.
Yeah.
Yes.
Except for the guy, I don't know, there's like some guy on social media is called Liver King. Have you seen this guy?
No.
The Liver King. He claims that he's rock solid, incredible rock solid natural body just because he eats raw liver.
Yeah, I
All
saw
the
the picture
time.
where he's just holding up like a cow liver or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he eats it raw. He
Yeah.
says he eats all meat raw. He's
Yeah.
poultry, pork, it don't matter.
I watched this one guy, this document.
He's been hospitalized for salmonella 93 times, I think.
There's a guy on YouTube. His YouTube channel is called More Plates, More Dates. I don't know what the meaning of that is, but he's a, I think he's like a health nut. I don't know if he's like a bodybuilder type guy or whatever, but he's also got some degree in something or other. I don't know exactly what it is, but what he
Lord of
does,
the Rings mythology?
something
Yeah.
like that, yeah. But what he does is he can look at somebody and look at their, social media feeds and this and that and determine whether or not they're taking steroids. Usually. Like, it's not definitive, but he's like, listen, this, and this person is definitely on the juice.
Yeah.
And the reason I watched is because he does it for a few MMA fighters. Because in MMA, steroids are no-go. But
Sure.
there's ways around it in certain ways, like during your off times, right? You can do some juice and, a big thing that they talk about is recovery. That's the big thing. When you get beat up in a fight, if you take steroids, you're able to come back quicker. And,
Okay.
And then I watched the one where he did the Liver King, and said this guy's definitely on the juice. There's no way
yeah.
he is getting what he needs from just raw liver all the time. Like raw liver a lot, sure, but also a needle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Needle in the butt
absolutely.
gives you all that fun strengthening that you need there.
That raw liver, salad probably still be good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Baked potato
exactly.
from time to time.
Oh man, I'm just off today. Look at me not even doing this. Hey, hi Facebook Live.
Whoops.
All right, there we go.
Potatoes are bad for you now, though, right?
Yes.
We're supposed to eat one again.
What?
Well, potatoes,
How
they
dare
just
you.
do nothing, right?
Yeah, they fill you up.
They fill you
Oh,
up. I
they're
bet
so delicious.
they are delicious. I
Ooh,
just
some
don't
butter
know
and cheese
starch.
and sour cream and some salt on there.
Yeah, starch
You know-
goes right to the bad areas, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I started. I found this recipe for potatoes. You either get those little mini potatoes, or you take a potato and cut it up in quarters, and then in the bottom of a casserole pan, you mix melted butter with Parmesan cheese and whatever seasonings you like, and then you
What
take.
about American cheese?
You
I'd
could
stay
do
away from it.
that,
Can I put
but
margarine instead of butter?
yeah,
What if my kids don't
Jeez.
like it? Can I put chocolate all over it?
yes, yes to all of those things.
Go ahead.
Can I
Sorry.
just use biscuits and gravy instead of potatoes?
Ooh, okay, I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just you put the potatoes with the the skin facing up, so the meat down. And
Potato meat.
The potato meat, and then you bake it for a while, and it makes a nice crispy crust on the potatoes.
You want the crispy
Really
crust on the
good.
potatoes? Make a fire. All right. Wrap them in tin foil. Chuck them in the fire.
Hour later.
Oh.
Hour later,
Yeah.
you got the best like to the point where you kind of have to
Yeah.
rip the skin a little bit.
So
It's
good.
it's so good though.
Man, I really want to eat corn on the cob.
Yeah.
I haven't in years and years and years.
Right.
And I still haven't. So I think I might get some
Yeah.
for Saturday.
You got that new
Yeah.
set on you. You
I
should.
do.
That's ready. That's like
Go out like
yeah.
a typewriter.
Yeah, exactly. Or it just fails. But we'll see.
But no, you have like a scientifically designed, set there to
I
just
do.
destroy corn on the cob.
Yeah, they're like stronger than teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
Like steel.
I doubt it.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm not a big corn on the cob fan, and I'm only because I hate getting stuff in my teeth.
Yeah.
And I understand, you just floss afterwards, but something about it just like bugs me out. Like I like apples, but I almost never just bite into an apple. I
Yeah.
just segment it, like a kid.
Oh, that's-
Apple segments. Can I have my
Come on, it
honey to
sucks
dip them
eating
in?
an apple like that, though.
Yeah,
It's so
like
much
you ever
easier
have
to cut
that
it up.
that skin that just goes up, and as you're biting through, it's like giving you a paper cut on your
Yes.
gums.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
talking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
Yeah. But you dice it or you segment it.
Yeah.
I love me an apple.
But how about these like candied apples? How about those?
How about those?
I just don't understand it. You get I imagine that caramel hardens a little bit, right?
Yes.
How do you even bite through that
Oh, they're
into the
tough.
apple? And
Yeah.
why?
They're tough to eat, and they
You
get
like a
all over your
chisel.
yeah.
To break into it.
Yeah, and they'll cover it in candy or sprinkles or cookies.
And as the warmness of your face and mouth will melt the caramel, and then it's all over you.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
There's no noble way to eat
Yeah.
a candy apple.
I just don't think so either.
you just hope
Yeah.
you have like a big enough mouth where you
Yeah.
can just like put the whole thing and just
Yeah.
chomp
Yeah.
down, and then
Just a stick come out.
yes, stick comes out, and you just chew it down.
Yeah.
And hope that nobody just caught you on camera.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I was just poking a little fun at your recipe because I do some cooking at the house, and sometimes I try to bring up a new recipe, and the comment section is it's not the worst place in the internet, but it's probably the most annoying place
Absolutely.
in the internet is the comment sections. Now a lot of the recipes are really annoying themselves because it'll be this 2,000-page story about my grandma used to make this and that, which okay, I understand a little backstory, but you could sum it up. It's just going into the philosophy of life and everything, and it's like I just need to know how much flour. Okay,
Yeah.
Have you noticed at the top they'll have a jump to recipe button that you have to hit multiple times for it to actually
Oh,
take
yeah.
you through the
because the
story?
ads will pop up over it
Yep.
and stuff.
Yep.
Yes, and then way down at the bottom, is the actual recipe, but just below that is the den of scum. That is the recipe comment section where it's just like
I don't have pickles.
yeah, I have a few here picked out. I don't have any eggs, so I replaced them with a banana chia flaxseed pulse. It turned out terrible. This recipe is terrible. Here's another one. I don't eat white flour, so I tried making it with raw almonds that I'd activated by chewing them with my mouth open to receive direct sunlight, and it turned out terrible. This recipe's terrible.
That can't be real.
Here's a couple of real ones. Could you please give the metric weight measurements and sometime in the next 20 minutes? I'm making this for a dinner party, and my guests are already here.
Or is it in France or something?
Yeah.
I don't care. We use
Dinner party.
freedom units. That's what I'm starting to call them.
I don't
All
have
right?
an oven. Can I still make this? Have you thought about making a sugar-free version of this?
Oh my gosh.
I followed this to the letter, except I substituted walnuts and tofu for the skirt steak, ditched the cheese entirely, and replaced the starch with a turnip salad. Turned out great. My 7-year-old boys have never seen a dessert, and I've convinced them that walnut and turnip salad is cake. Thanks for the recipe.
That's
100%
that's
believe that.
child abuse.
Yeah,
That is we got to
absolutely.
call what is it? CPS.
CPS.
I almost said CPA.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Call Greg.
Get Greg Revers on this.
Yeah.
Bam,
Bust through the door. You feeding this kid walnut and turnip salad cake?
Tofu? It's
And
like
hey,
I
I'll do your
followed
taxes
this.
too.
Yeah, I followed this to the letter. Except instead of steak, I used tofu, and instead of cheese, I used a flaxseed walnut reduction. Like that's not to the letter at all.
Yes, not at all.
I'll have to write some of these down because I look at recipes often. Sometimes they do give you good information.
Sure.
They'll say, maybe cut the sugar back a little bit. That worked for me. Stuff like that. But most of it is just
Just stop
I hate
wasting
the-
time making the comment. Really,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like one. I made some cheeseburger sliders the other day, and I was like, just double check, just check out somebody's recipe, see if they've got any special tip or
Don't do
anything.
that.
No,
Yeah.
and they didn't. I had it all figured out, but I was reading the comments, and people were like, "Can you make this with 73-27% beef?" And then at least the lady that did the recipe was nice enough. She was like, "Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
just use the same amount,
whatever it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's whatever the meat that you like.
Yeah,
is.
just an experiment. That's
Yeah,
part of it.
yeah.
These are just guides. You
Yeah,
know,
that's true,
obviously.
man. People are not willing to experiment at all. Like one thing I was thinking about yesterday is there anybody who just doesn't use GPS at all anymore? Who is more than willing to
Bust
like
out an atlas?
but either that or like just kind of like I'm going to the city. Let's see if I can. I don't know. Like what
Figure
what
it
did
out
you
like
do?
people used to.
Yeah. What did you used to do?
It must have been tough.
You
Like,
just
I'm thinking
ma-
like getting to the Dallas airport.
Yeah.
Like to pick up her mom. If I was just winging it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
Do you remember printing out MapQuest?
Oh,
Directions?
yes.
Yeah, that was big.
Yeah.
Because there was no mobile internet.
Yeah, exactly.
So you had to print it all out in advance and then be like trying to read it while you're driving.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully you have a navigator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not like Target is on an atlas. Like you got to
Yeah.
find it still.
Exactly.
You know? So it would be like, oh, it's on West 7th or something like that. And you're like, okay, well, I know West 7th. I can get to it from highway this or that. And then, so I'll find it.
Yeah, you got to
know?
stop at a payphone.
Yes.
Check out the phone book.
Yeah, the
there.
phone book, yeah.
Then look up the number, call them on the payphone.
Yeah.
And make sure that they're like open at that time or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's they like no phones as well, obviously, like you go out, man. Hope I see you again.
Yeah,
like, that's it.
My first date with my husband, I didn't have a phone. And I just, before the date, I looked up the address. It was on the other side of town from me and seemed easy enough. But by the time I got there, I had no idea where I was. And I was going in circles for probably 45 minutes until I stopped at a hotel. And I asked them. They're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know where that is, even though it was
Yeah,
just
use
like
your phone.
street over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just needed help so bad. I finally went to the Circle K and the guy there helped me out.
There you
but
go.
yeah, that was a struggle.
Yeah.
So I try to do my best if I use GPS somewhere. Like last night I had to get somewhere. I used GPS, but I was like keeping note.
Yeah.
And I did not use it on the way back.
Right.
And I felt proud of that.
Yeah.
I know last year it was like, I guess it was earlier this year, right before, a couple weeks before the baby was born. I had a few of my friends host like a last hoorah party for me at their deer camp. And way out in the northeast part of the county, so many different little turns and stuff to get there. My friend actually drew me a map because he's like, you're not going to get cell service out here, and there's it's all like little pig trails.
Woodlands and-
There's
yeah.
no GPS. And he like literally drew me a map, with like landmarks and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
like here be dragons, that kind. They still ended up like I didn't find it, but fortunately after a while of me not being there, they're like he's probably lost on some of the roads. So
Yeah.
I actually met up with them. They took me there, but I was like, okay, when I leave, I just have to turn the map upside down and go back. Well, that did not work. And again, no cell phone. Actually, my phone died. I was going to stay the night there, but then my phone died. It was like one of those where it was like at 50 and then all of a sudden it was at 2% and it was dead.
Yeah.
And it's like I got a pregnant wife who's due in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I didn't have I was no drinks or anything while I was there because I was like I could leave at any moment. So I was
Right.
like about 1 o'clock in the morning, I was like, all right, I should probably go home, just make sure everything's fine. So I leave, turning the map upside down did not work. 2 hours later of driving around, like my low gas light is on at this point. I finally hit Labridge Road, or I crossed Labridge, and I was like, oh, thank goodness
there
I
it
know
is. Yeah.
where I'm at. I was literally like going down any little road trying to get out of
Some
there.
of the technology won't even help you with that.
Yeah.
That point.
That's right.
So there you go.
But it was a lot of fun. That was
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
that was
Well,
the
adventure.
point. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a nice adventure. Yeah, get lost every once in a while.
Yeah. I'm with you. Let's take a break. We're going to take a brief break here. Tabulate the stats, collate some information.
Yeah.
And we'll
Yeah.
be back on the other side. It's the Brew Crew.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply. Ashdown Schools make it easy to find just what you're looking for on the district's website at ashdowschools.org. View grades and email teachers with links to eSchool. View Facebook posts and news feeds even if you don't have a Facebook account, along with event calendars, sports, lunch menus, and so much more. At Ashdown Schools, we believe organization and communication play a vital part in the success of our students. Ashdown Public Schools, providing educational excellence since 1891. We are Ashdown.
We're proud to announce Howard Memorial Hospital now offers telehealth services so you can stay healthy while staying home. Easily access our telehealth portal from your smartphone, tablet, or computer to connect with your trusted providers. All you need is a valid email address to sign up. Telehealth visits are available for most clinic appointments, Compass Behavioral Health Services, and some emergency consults. Your health is our priority. Let us take care of you from the comfort of your own home. Visit howardmemorial.com/telehealth to learn more.
Cactus Plaza has the fuel you need for your engine and your body. Power up with their great line of energy drinks like Red Bull, Monster Energy, Bang, Full Throttle, Turbo, and more. Or quench your thirst with the Powerade water. Cactus Plaza has non-ethanol fuel and diesel, along with fuel supplements such as Quicksilver or marine lubricants, oil treatments, brake fluids, small engine fuels, as well as premium racing fuels. So if you need power, Cactus Plaza is the place to get it. Get yours today in Kdqn, just one block east of the 7071 junction.
I always enjoyed sitting on the front porch with my granddad. I loved to hear his stories about the old days, like when grocery stores actually had folks working at the checkout. He'd say they'd carry your groceries right out of the car for you. As he reminisced about how service used to be, I realized that there's still a place that offers great service, Pruitt's Food, where you'll always find friendly hometown spirit, fresh meats and produce, hot deli food, and yes, they'll even carry the groceries out to the car for you. Pruitt's Food, over 40 years of great service.
Little River County residents, if you're looking for an old school, community-minded bank that's committed to hometown people and values, look no further than Horatio State Bank, with locations in Foreman and at 110 West Main in Ashdown. Stop by and meet the staff at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. You'll find friendly folks with deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County who are ready to assist you with all your banking needs. Horatio State Bank Ashdown branch, member FDIC.
All right, we're back with the Brew Crew. Couple headlines here, some Floridian headlines. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, here's the first one. Florida man hides a gun and a whole raw chicken in his luggage and gets caught by the TSA.
Yeah.
Was it? I wonder what set him off. Was it the raw chicken
Yeah.
in his luggage?
Yeah.
Or like when they throw it through the X-ray and it's like, okay, the luggage and the chicken and
That's
then a
not a
clear
wishbone.
gun in it. Yeah. Was the raw chicken like, oh, they'll throw him off?
Yeah,
you know,
the dog won't be able to smell the gun. You know, maybe the gunpowder. It's dumb in a million different ways.
But then it's just going to go in for the raw chicken. It's going to I want that.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I don't think you can be flying with a raw chicken.
No.
And it was a whole chicken, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that alone would be suspicious. Like, what do you?
Yeah.
It just dumped in his luggage.
Yeah. Was it carry on or check on? Do you know?
It was check on. Like,
Okay.
You know,
Check
or
or
sorry,
check
no,
the
it
luggage,
wasn't
yeah.
on the one that he carries onto the plane.
Yeah.
So
it was going to go on.
Yes.
In the
Yeah.
cargo hold.
Yeah. I just don't get it. Why? What went through his head to make him decide he's going to put a gun in a chicken?
And it's like, why did he need it? Why do
Might
you
be one of those like he gets to the airport and he's like checking. He's like, make sure. Okay. I don't, oh my goodness,
gosh.
I have a gun on me.
Yeah.
And what am I gonna do? You know, are you gonna throw it away or something? No. You know, it's like, well, I got this chicken. Stuff in it. It wasn't carry on, so I don't. There's no nefariousness there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If it was carry on, I'd be like,
well,
okay,
that's why I'm confused. Like, why? Even, yeah, it must be just he forgot it. And
Had
then he
it in his
goes to
pocket
he goes to the airport restaurant and he's like, you guys, do you have a raw chicken? Yeah. It's like, yeah. I mean, we cut it up for the fried chicken that we said. It's like, well, can I just buy the whole thing raw?
Yeah.
You know?
I'd like to see a picture of the guy. I assume he's white, 63,
Yeah.
owns a motorcycle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Did nothing wrong, huh?
Yeah, probably not a bad guy.
Yeah.
Just did something dumb.
Because surely if you're a criminal looking to do something nefarious, you could find a gun to wherever you're going. You know what I mean?
You're going to have one waiting for you.
Yeah. Like I always wonder that, especially in like a big city, does the courthouse, like you know how the courthouse or not this courthouse, but a courthouse will usually maybe have some hedges, some landscaping. Like if you look behind that, will you find a bunch of knives and guns and stuff? People who are like, oh, whoops, going up there and let me just dump this.
Yeah. Like John Wick,
Yeah. Yeah, and I did see. What was it? I think it was on Reddit. It was a post going by. Look what I found: magnet fishing, and it was like a Glock. Through that, of course. There's no way that wasn't used for harm.
Yeah.
When you magnet fish a gun out of the water.
Best case, it was stolen and they just wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Best case is like, some guy was on a little John boat going 2 miles an hour on it and then accidentally, flipped it and out of the bag that went the gun. And,
That can happen.
Yeah. But I want to find one just so I can bring it to the sheriff or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And be like,
we need
hey,
to pick it up again.
Yeah.
We need to go out magnet
We do.
fishing again.
We do. It's perfect time for it.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to pull out a bike or a shopping cart. You want to pull out something like fun.
Yeah.
Really anything at this moment. I think we pulled out a couple nails. That was exciting.
Yeah.
A bolt.
Yeah.
That was good for anybody walking on the bottom of the of the lake bed. At least they don't step on those things.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I did see when we got into it, I was looking at some pictures of what people found. I read a story about one guy who found three army rifles, like sniper rifles, and when he brought them to like a law enforcement office and they registered and found out they were stolen from the military.
Wow.
Yeah, like I don't know if it was a soldier or somebody broke on base or snuck on base and stole them, but they were like missing armory weapons.
Yeah.
And someone just chucked into the water. Probably cost taxpayers $20,000 each to make those things.
What are you allowed to keep from being in the military? Let's say you'll go overseas or something and come back. Surely not your service rifle or whatever. I mean, I'm sure that goes on to the next guy or whatever. But maybe at least like your, like the fatigues that they wear, that veterans wear and stuff. Are you allowed to hold on to those? I mean, surely that's not going to go to the next guy.
Some kind of souvenir or something.
Yeah.
From if you're like in Iraq.
Yeah.
Little gold bullion bar.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind one of those helmets.
Yeah,
I'd be. Those helmets look all right.
I did. I think we talked about it on this show earlier this year about that. It was like a estate sale or something in Canada, and when they the owners of the home had passed away just from old age, and when they opened up like the garage or the shop that was on the property, there was an entirely assembled World War II artillery piece.
Oh yeah,
in there, and they determined that the guy, it was a Canadian soldier who fought in Europe in World War II and he dismantled the gun over there and sent it back to Canada piece by piece, so to get through customs or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, what's this big tube here? Like, I don't know. It's like big pipe. Let him have it.
Yeah.
And he put it back together at his house.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. That's crazy. You watch the old World War II shows; they're usually looting.
Yeah.
The fallen soldiers on the other side of whatever, and usually like I remember watching Band of Brothers, and the big thing was to get a. What's that old
Luger?
Luger, like an officer's pistol.
Close family member whose father served in Germany and came back with a Luger. That was very popular.
So you're sure allowed to keep some stuff of some kind of, I don't know.
Yeah. Know.
One cool one that I saw in the Pacific was like a sword, of course, and then like a Japanese flag and stuff. That stuff would have been pretty cool, to hold on to, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway,
some sweet souvenirs.
Yes.
But yeah, lots of Florida. I saw one. There was some flooding somewhere. I don't think it was part of Hurricane Nicole. By the way, I love these folks who name hurricanes. I just imagine this is just all like, rough ex-girlfriends that they have. Like, okay, Nicole.
Hurricane.
Yeah. And it's like Bob, who's it gonna be this time?
Yeah. Or somebody picked on him in high school.
Yeah, or that. But
I don't know. I remember in middle school there was like 3 Ashleys. And I know a lot of Ashleys now, and they're all good people, but I still have a bias towards the name Ashley.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Hurricane Ashley to be like, she's a cold mistress.
But to see a picture from that flooding, it was like a Ferrari or Lamborghini. It was some supercar, and it was on fire in the middle of the flood. And at least I don't know if it was the owner of it or whatever, but he put a post on social media and he's like, well, at least only half of it's going to burn. Of course, the water's up to the top of the wheels on it.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
And that's one thing that last, what was it, Ian, that hurricane a month ago or so. One of the things the makers of electric vehicles have not anticipated is what happens when those things get flooded.
Yeah.
As we saw in Florida, and like batteries in electronic vehicles, Teslas and stuff, were just exploding, catching on fire. It was just extremely dangerous. One of those, I guess when you design a car, you don't think about a hurricane and what it might do to it, or if the thing's completely submerged. So
you should be.
Yeah, I guess you better now. Yeah, the things were shorting out and just exploding like bombs.
No kidding, man. Yeah, you're not going to think about that kind of stuff designing a car.
No.
What if this also gets, oh man, do you remember, I know we've talked about it before, but what Top Gear did to that T100?
The old Toyota truck.
Yeah, the old Toyota truck.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the one thing they anchored it to like a beach, right? Like I think no, maybe they didn't anchor it. I thought they maybe put some chains on it in some way, but they had put it on a beach where the tide was coming in. The tide big enough also to, completely submerge the T100, and it's like flipping around. They get it when the tide goes back out. The thing is like flipped over on its side. They gotta like push it, starts right up, drives off the beach. Then they set the whole thing on fire.
Was it a standard too?
It was.
Yeah.
Yes. Set the whole thing on fire, inside, outside, motor, all of it, and then put it out. I think they need to jiggle the battery cables a little bit and then fire it up. And then the best one was they get it on a crane, put it onto the top of a very, very tall building that they were demolishing, controlled demolish, and it's just like, from the bottom, like it just falls as the building's imploding, and they dig it out of the rubble. And it's like not starting. They're like, oh, and there's this real rough, but like still had it.
It's amazing.
I had a friend of mine whose birthday is today. Yes, he had one, and that thing was a tank. I mean, it was tiny. It was a tiny tank, but it was through some ridiculous adventure. I remember once we took it off road and ran over some. He always had bad tires on this thing, but he ran over like a branch, a bodark branch, and if you know a bodark tree, they got those huge spikes on them. It popped 2 of the tires, but you know what? That thing in standard, he just kept it in first gear, crawled it out of there.
Yeah,
no problem whatsoever. I mean, that thing just went through everything.
It's incredible.
At one point, it got pushed into town by a semi truck, and
when
it had a little problem, and that's a whole other story. But
now some of these cars, man, they don't make them like they used to.
Yeah,
of course. But some of those trucks, especially Toyota, anything from Japan, really, they just made it so it was just indestructible no matter what.
Love it.
I never watched one. I'm certain Top Gear did a thing like, how long can your car go on oil? Like before it's like causing serious damages. Like I've wondered that before. I'm surprised they haven't done a thing. That would take a long time though. You'd have to put like 30,000 miles on a car or something before. Like of course it's if you're using synthetic oil, 10,000. You can replace it at 5 if you so wish, and that's rule of thumb if you're planning on keeping it for a long time.
Sure.
But
Mercedes claims that that it builds its vehicles so well that you can drive them for 100,000 miles without doing anything.
Wow.
Not changing it. Now they said that's not recommended. That's just how well we build it.
Right.
They said after that though, the thing is a pile of junk. You got a big paperweight inside the engine compartment now.
Yeah. I want to see if Top Gear did that. Did I say Top Gun earlier?
I think you said Top Gear.
Okay.
Now, if you want to see some fun videos, and there might even, I'm just going to say there might be even a local couple of videos that you can check too. Put Cash for Clunkers back in 2000. What was that? 2009, 10 or something like that. When President Obama came up with this plan, if you you bring in your clunker to a dealership, they give you like $4,000 for it, or no questions asked. But the requirement, the whole idea was to get these fuel inefficient vehicles off the market, and they had to be destroyed. Since this is like government type stuff, they couldn't just let the dealers have these vehicles. Like we gave the dealer $4,000 to give to each customer. They need to destroy these vehicles afterwards, make sure they're never on the road. So there was a couple of things you could do. They have this like liquid glass solution that you could pour into the
seize up the engine.
Seize up the whole thing. But I've seen videos where they would just drain all the oil, just open up the drain plug, let all the oil drain out, and just have it floored like in neutral until the engine literally just explodes. Seizes up or throws a rod out the bottom of it, and bearings and cylinders just could scatter everywhere.
Were they not allowed to build a little ramp or something. And
you'll see a video of them ramping. You might just do that first.
Yeah.
Ramp it off a few times and then pull it up, take the drain plug out.
Yeah,
and
just abuse it. Because how much fun would that be?
I did see one video. I will just say it was an older model F-150. They took the oil plug out, drained all the oil out, and it ran for like 3 minutes before it shot a rod out, and the engine dies. Like it seized up for a second, and it comes back to life. And it runs for like another 30 seconds to a minute before the rest of the rods just come flying out the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Just a big old hole in it now. But it was an amazing video. That's like it's like that was a vehicle that should not have lived, and it came back to life for a second more.
That's right. That's cool, man.
I'm seeing two things here. I sent you a video of a guy who ran 3 cars with no oil until each one died.
Yeah.
And he will show you who lasted
Oh, with
longest.
no oil?
With no oil.
Oh.
I know you were talking about running out of oil, but I can't find anything just yet.
Right.
And then also, I guess there was a Top Gear special where they were in the Ukraine and they drove all their cars until there was no fuel to see who could go farther.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
I haven't watched that, but they said it was one of the most dangerous ones they've done.
Yeah, they're like on highways and stuff, and like on how long can you go? And then there's ones that's like everybody gets a quart of oil on these supposedly. That's a more safe one. They're on like a controlled track, but like 3 of the most fuel efficient vehicles on the market, each one claiming one certain thing.
Yeah.
Let's put a gallon of oil in or a gallon of gas in each one, and then just see who gets the farthest before you sputter out.
Yeah.
And it was really surprising, some of the results. I can't remember them, but I was like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to watch that today.
Yeah.
I guess
I think it was like
because you lose power steering and stuff, right?
Yeah.
When your engine shuts off, then
if you're on a highway in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Or were they dodging landmines or something? Yeah. All right, we got to get out of here. It's time for the day's reminders and the rest. That's news, obituaries, and weather. And we're going to be able to, I think you meant honey locust, not horse apple. I don't know what that means. That's Vox Poe on Facebook Live. Thank you very much.
No, the Bodar creates it has these big, weird looking fruit coming off. Called a horse apple.
Oh, gotcha.
Maybe because only horses will eat them.
Right. Well, anyway, on to the rest. Yeah, we got to get out of here. It's time for the day's reminders. We'll be back after that.
Are you on the hunt for some new supplies before heading to the deer woods? Or have you been contemplating the perfect Christmas gift for the hunter in your life? Look no further than Sevier County's own Farmers Co-op. Located in their brand new and improved facility next to TJ's on Colin Ray Drive, you can find hunting necessities up to 20% off, like the Fusion X game camera, Boss Buck gravity feeder, Apex tripod, big game tree stands, and more. Sale only lasts through November, so hurry to your local Sevier County Farmers Co-op, a proud sponsor of 92.1's upcoming holiday hog races.
District 11 State Senator Jimmy Hickey says, join us in thanking our nation's veterans on Veterans Day, observed every year on November 11th. Veterans Day is observed to honor all veterans, both those living and those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Senator Jimmy Hickey thanks you for your service and wishes you the best on Veterans Day. Senator Jimmy Hickey, proud to represent District 11 in the Arkansas State Senate.
Are you looking for a friendly and reliable bank? Turn to Idabel National Bank, where we offer an array of banking services for all your financial needs. Since 1921, Idabel National Bank has offered a variety of savings and checking accounts, financial planning, and lending services, including consumer, business, and home loans. Here at Idabel National Bank, we take pride in our customer service. So if you're looking for exceptional financial services, make sure to stop by Idabel National Bank on Southeast Washington Street in Idabel. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Before going out to the deer woods, there's important information to know to better ensure your safety and keep those around you out of harm's way. Tips to ensure a safe hunting trip include having a plan before you go, knowing your target and what's beyond it, carrying emergency equipment, and wear hunter orange. These folks wish you a safe and successful hunting season. Twisted Times Outfitters, Rich Mountain Electric, Curtis Body Shop, Smith & Mounts Real Estate, Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative, REA.
It's time now for your local lowdown. Kdqn Public Schools has announced it will host a fundraising event for Denison School in neighboring McCurtain County, Oklahoma, following major damage suffered by the school from the November 4th tornado that struck Idabel. District officials are encouraging every student and faculty or staff member in the Kdqn School District to bring at least $1 to help in the relief efforts for Denison School. Organizers are asking those interested to bring their donations on Monday, November 14th, which is World Kindness Day. Organizers say they are hoping to show the district's kindness by helping the teachers and students of Denison School in their time of need. Denison School suffered major damage from the tornado, and several of the school's students lost homes. The school has also received major flood damage to classrooms. Members of the community are also invited to participate in the DeQueen School's fundraising event. If you or your business would like to give, you can drop off your check or money at the front office of any DeQueen Public School campus on or before November 14th. Please make checks payable to Denison Public Schools. DeQueen Public Schools has also announced it will host its 10th annual Senior Citizens Thanksgiving Luncheon next Tuesday, November 15th. All area senior citizens are invited to come by for a Thanksgiving lunch between 11:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. at the DeQueen Elementary School cafeteria. The Sevier County Courthouse and landfill will be closed this Friday, November 11th, in observance of Veterans Day. The landfill and solid waste stations will be open this Saturday, November 12th, during normal operating hours. The courthouse will reopen at 8 a.m. on Monday, November 14th. DeQueen City Hall will also be closed this Friday in observance of the holiday. The municipal trash schedule will be as follows. Thursday will be picked up today. Friday will be picked up on Thursday. And finally, November is here, and that means a couple of things. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and the Sevier County Library System's annual Food for Fines program is now underway. Through this yearly initiative, patrons are invited to bring in any non-perishable food item for a $1 reduction per item in existing overdue fines. The program is part of the Library System's annual effort to address food insecurity in Sevier County. This month, the library is also hosting its Mr. Rogers Neighborhood Sweater Drive. The library is accepting new or gently worn items for donation, including cold weather clothes like coats, sweaters, gloves, hats, scarves, and more. These items can be dropped off at any system library, including DeQueen, Horatio, Locksburg, and Gillum. Check out more local news online at kdqn.net. I'm Patrick Massey reporting.
Time now for obituaries, brought to you by Wilkerson Funeral Homes.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. When looking for a funeral care provider, nothing is more important than selecting a funeral home that understands family. At Wilkerson Funeral Home, caring for families is our highest priority. Wilkerson has been family owned and operated by the Wilkerson family since 1929. We know how to treat families with care and professionalism. At Wilkerson's, you'll find our family committed to caring for your family. Come by today and let us help you plan for the future. Wilkerson Funeral Home, offering dependable professional service since 1929.
Orville Lee Humphrey, age 61, a resident of Foreman, passed away Sunday, November 6th at his home. He was born February 8th, 1961 in San Antonio. Mr. Humphrey was a mechanic for Danella Rail Services. He enjoyed hunting, riding four-wheelers, and loved to read. He was preceded in death by his parents, Thomas J. and Marietta Evans Humphrey, and one brother, Terry Humphrey. He is survived by his son, Brandon Humphrey of Foreman, granddaughter, Mary Humphrey of Foreman, his adopted children and grandchildren, his fiancée, Patty Hanks of Ashdown, sister-in-law, Debbie Cowley of Foreman, one niece, and one nephew. Graveside funeral services for Mr. Humphrey will be held at 2 p.m. Thursday, November 10th at Pauley Cemetery, with Brother Audie Dawson officiating under the direction of Wilkerson Funeral Home in DeQueen. The family will receive friends from 6 to 8 p.m. Wednesday, November 9th at the funeral home. You may leave a condolence online at www.wilkersonfuneralhomes.com. Mr. Timothy Allen King, age 58, a resident of DeQueen, passed from this life on Sunday, November 6th in DeQueen. Tim, as he was known to family and friends, was born on September 23, 1964 in DeQueen to Theodore Leroy and Della Mae Young King, the eldest of two sons. Tim was a 1982 graduate of Nashville High School. Tim worked more than 10 years for Pilgrim's Pride in DeQueen and later as a carpenter, working a number of years for Paul Spears and Delois Gentry. Tim married the love of his life, Bonnie D. Sullivan, on August 21, 1999. Together they shared 23 loving years. Tim was an avid fan of Arkansas Razorbacks football and softball and enjoyed going to concerts, the beach, watching wrestling, fishing, going to the casino, and loved his fur babies. Tim best spent his time with Bonnie, their children, and grandchildren. He was preceded in death by his fathers, Teddy King and Paul Spears. Tim leaves to cherish his memory, his loving wife, Bonnie King of DeQueen, his mother, Della Spears of DeQueen, his children, Justin King of Little Rock, Kirsten King of Walkerton, Indiana, Kelsey Taylor and husband Zach of Waldron, and Megan Gilbert and husband Daniel of DeQueen. His grandchildren Rayleigh Churchwell, Josie Churchwell, Madison Jones, Mila Canaday, Presley Goins, Mariella Canaday, Memphis Check, Braxton Vaughn, Emberly Taylor, Gage Tucker, Xander Tucker, and Knox Taylor. His brothers Brian King and wife Kim of Hooks, Texas, and Johnny Spears of DeQueen. Sister and brother-in-law Stacy and Mark Heath of Winthrop. His nieces and nephews Brianna King of Ashdown, Matthew King of Locksburg, Brent Heath of Tom, and Blake Heath of Winthrop, as well as numerous special cousins, other relatives, and a host of friends. Funeral services for Mr. Tim King will be held at 2 p.m. Thursday, November 10th in the Chandler Funeral Home Chapel with brother Brad Sullivan officiating. Interment will follow at Redmond Cemetery in DeQueen. The family will receive friends from 4 to 7 p.m. Wednesday at the funeral home. You may leave a condolence online at www.chandlerfuneral.com.
Mr. Donald Gene Donnie Price, age 61, a resident of DeQueen, died Tuesday, November 8th at his home. He was born October 16, 1961 in DeQueen. He was a satellite technician and was a member of the Wicks Church of Christ. Donnie enjoyed hunting and fishing and loved his children and grandchildren. Mr. Price was preceded in death by his father, Tommy Cleveland Price, a nephew, Jason Morris, and a niece, Casey Price. He is survived by 2 sons and daughters-in-law, Brandon and Jean Price of DeQueen, and Trenton and Alyssa Price of Eagletown, a daughter, Megan Price of Eagletown, his mother and stepfather, Carolyn and Felton Vaught of Gillum, 2 brothers and sister-in-law, his twin Ronald and Chris Price and Josh Price, all of Gillum, 2 sisters and brothers-in-law, Tammy and Brad Morris of DeQueen, and Patricia and Jimmy Pollard of Gillum, 5 grandchildren, Aspen Price, Jacob Oladi, Cammie Oladi, Tegan Price, and Christopher Donald, a number of nieces and nephews, and his dog, Little Bit. A memorial service will be held at 11 o'clock a.m. Friday, November 11th in the Wicks Church of Christ, with Pastor David Jacobs officiating under the direction of Wilkerson Funeral Home. Cremation arrangements by Wilkerson Funeral Home in DeQueen. You may leave a condolence online at wilkersonfuneralhomes.com.
Dub Lewis Brewer, age 60, a resident of Alton, Virginia, passed away Thursday, October 27th at his home. He was born December 6, 1961 in Texarkana. Dub was a man of many talents, favorites being equipment operation, construction, and sawmilling. He also enjoyed hunting, fishing, and all things outdoors. Dub was preceded in death by his father and mother, James Lewis and Joyce Ann McDonald Brewer. He is survived by his daughter, Brittany Brewer, 3 grandchildren, Jason, Harley, and Sonny Hankins, all of Horatio, 2 brothers, Jimmy Brewer of Marshall, Texas, and Johnny Brewer of Horatio, 1 sister, Nan Romano of Albany, New York, a number of nieces, nephews, and a host of family and friends. Memorial services for Dub will be held at 2 p.m. Sunday, November 20th at the Central Community Building with George Crumbly officiating. You may leave a condolence online at www.wilkersonfuneralhomes.com. It's time now for the weather, brought to you by AEP SWEPCO and ACR Services.
At Southwestern Electric Power Company, we understand customers are concerned about their families, businesses, and communities during this pandemic. If you're struggling to pay your electric bill, please reach out to your SWEPCO team today. Check out available options like extended payment agreements. Contact us at swepco.com/assist or call the number on your electric bill. You can also contact us through Facebook and Twitter. Let's find a solution that works for you.
Call ACR Service when you need an air conditioning and heating company that you can trust. But what does that mean? It means that Ray and Cody Stinnett at ACR Service will do their best to fix your cooling and heating system rather than just try to sell you a new one. It means that ACR Service's prices are competitive and fair. It means that ACR Service will stand behind their work. It means doing the job right. To whom you trust your family's safety and comfort does make a difference. ACR Service Company, 584-3343. When you need a company you can trust.
Number
country weather.
All right, taking a look at the weather forecast for today. Partly sunny today with a high near 78. Southeast winds about 5 miles per hour. Tonight has a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after midnight. Increasing clouds, a low around 51 this evening. Tomorrow, Veterans Day, a 30% chance of showers. It's been upgraded to mostly cloudy, a high near 57. Or is it downgraded because it's bad, or is it good? I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever it is, yeah. And Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms as well. Strong winds as high as 20 miles per hour. Saturday night, a low of 27. All I gotta say, it's gonna be cold this weekend. I'll tell you that. That's it. That is the weather. It's been brought to you by AEP SWEPCO and ACR Services.
It's been a show.
It's been a show.
Yes.
It has been a one show.
Period.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Join us again tomorrow. We'll have Greg Revels in studio, and of course, it's Friday. We'll be drawing for all kinds of fun prizes.
Freestyle Friday, fun.
It's got to do it. That's
Freaky.
the Brew Crew. God bless you. Have a great day.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashtown, Texarkana.